It is a pleasure to finally have you all here. And of course, we would not start off this class without getting to, know ourselves, know where we're joining from, know what are our expectations. So let's start with this. Let's do this. Please drop in the chat room your name and where you're joining us from. I hope, okay, before we start, can you please hear me? Can you please hear me? Please confirm if you can hear me clearly in the chat room. Can you hear me clearly? Oh, great. Okay, thank you very much. All right, let's have it. Okay, so please tell us your name and where you are joining from. All right, I've seen some persons already have done that. Okay, Njoku from Lagos, Michael. Let's have it, Sarah from Ghana. Okay. Let's have it coming. Umar from Abuja. Okay. Chukuma from Lagos. Adamson from Lagos. Okay. Bello from Kogi. Great. Benson. All right. Okay, I can see you all. Uganda. Rick, Uganda. Yes, thank you for joining us. Kano State, Haruna from Kano State. Vera from Owerri. Okay. Regina from South Africa. Thank you for joining us. Emmanuel from Ghana. Edo from Kaduna. Esther from Oba, Lagos. Okay. Yes, let's have it coming. Let's have it coming. Thank you for joining us. And we are excited that you are in class today. And we are all ready. We are all ready from our side and from your side. Everybody is ready for the program kickoff today. All right, let's have it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yes, yes, yes. And by the way, we have over 1,000 registration for this course. And we would try as much as possible within the course of this class to discourage the, I hope this will not be offensive to some people, especially people who are not within Nigeria. Okay, there is this thing, this myth they call the African time, right? And so people join the class late. We will try so much to discourage that. It's important to join on time so that we would not miss out from any part or aspect of the class, okay? Yeah, Worry, we have Lolia from Worry, okay? Yeah, all right, so thank you everyone for joining us in class today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you all. And now, let's move on to what are your expectations? Why did you sign up? Why did you register for these courses? Why did you register for these courses? What are your expectations? Let's have it, okay? Let's have it in the chat room. Let's have your expectations and let's get to know why you registered for these courses. There must be a reason, okay? So let's hear from you, okay? Yes, please put it in the chat room, put it in the chat room. Oh, okay. Wisdom, you want to learn the magic of AI. Okay, Olivia, you want to advance your career, okay? To learn more about the topic and further my skill set, okay? I expect to learn automation to enable me to work, to make work processes easier. Okay, let's have it coming. Okay. Oh, okay. Bello says he loves new innovations. Okay. All right. Okay, so I mean, everybody on the call has a reason for registering for these courses, and I bet you that your expectations shall not be cut short, right? Okay, so let's dive deep to what we have prepared for you this morning. Okay, so welcome to class, and I know there are some people on the call on the class today who have not been part of any of our programs so far. And so for that reason, we would like to quickly introduce ourselves. So Transformation College of Business and Technology is an NGO and a college accredited by the National Board for Technical Education to offer national diploma courses to SSCE graduates, NYSC members, university graduates, and professionals in other fields of study who wish to diversify their skill set and knowledge within Nigeria and beyond. And I know we have a lot of people in class today who are professionals in their different fields, and some want to upskill, some want to have a career change. And we also have new secondary school graduates from the on the call. We have NYC members on the call. So whatever it is we have going on and preparing in transformation colleges for everybody. Nobody is exempted. And it's always important for us to let our audience know that we believe that education should be free in developing parts of Africa, and we are passionate about driving this. And that is why at Transformation College, we offer 100% tuition-free education to our students. All it requires is just a little token for your registration. Even some of our courses are free registration and free tuition. But courses like what we have today, you just have a token registration and get on the course. And we don't take these courses for granted. We make sure it is not theoretical. We drive into the practicals to make sure that by the time you're graduating, you are well skilled and equipped to face the world out there, okay? And our mission is to raise a generation of highly skilled professionals, and our vision is to be the #1 educational institution in West Africa with regard to equipping people with transformational knowledge, skills, and capabilities. All right. So, and our core values are knowledge, excellence, and skills. We are passionate about this. Now, today, these are the two courses we are launching today. And it's a pleasure because we have the founder or proprietor of Transformation College of Business and Technology. I would rather let him, okay, be the one to give us a clear distinction between these two courses, because I mean, we have some people who registered for the business analyst course. We have those who registered for the certified AI and automation specialist course. But then some people are still not clear about where should I belong to? Which course should I take? All right. So at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me and my team to welcome to class our founder and proprietor, no other person but Dr. Orlando Odejide, who is presently on the call with us. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you. Please, you can take it up from here.
All right, thank you very much, Edith. It's morning, right, for most people. For some people that are probably in Nairobi or in some other location, it might be afternoon for them. So indeed, it's a pleasure to be here. It's great to have everybody here. We're prepared for this course for a very long time. We started all the readiness for this particular course as far back as last year, and even the registration started last year, and we're just extremely happy and excited that now we're here, and we'll just continue to take this further. So let me tell the next person congratulations, even in the chat room, because this is definitely going to transform your life. You've come to Transformation College, and one thing that you're guaranteed is that your life will definitely be transformed. You don't come to Transformation College without getting transformed, and that's very important. So please let me tell somebody in the chat room, big congratulations. Tell them congratulations as it is. All right. We're not going to take too much of your time. This is just the introductory session. So I'm going to do this in the next 15, 20 minutes so that we can then break out into two different groups. We're going to do this very quickly, and then everybody can break out into two different groups. and I'll tell you the two groups and why we have the two groups, the difference between the groups, and things like and similar type things. But before we go ahead, can everybody once again go into the chat room and just tell me, what does AI mean? What do you understand by artificial intelligence? What does it? What does that mean? What does artificial intelligence? What does it mean to you? As far back as last year, we started this conversation where we started saying, become ARized. We started that conversation last year. We say, become ARized, become somebody who, in the year 2025, will become an AI expert or specialist or analyst of some sort. And I believe every professional, it doesn't matter what field you're in, it doesn't matter what it is that you do, you're going to need to understand something about artificial intelligence, except you don't plan to continue to become a professional. And I dare say, even people that are not professionals, that means it doesn't matter what line of work you're in, it doesn't matter what line of business you're in, you will still need to know quite a bit about artificial intelligence to enable how you, even if you make hair, or even if you're a photographer, or whatever it is that you do, whether the job or the profession is formal or otherwise, I promise you, you will need to know a lot about artificial intelligence. There's no way you're going to be planning to grow if you're struggling with artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is pretty much just using technology, using information technology, and everything that's got to do with computer science and programming and things like that, to kind of mimic and to mimic human beings and to carry out tasks that normal human beings would have to do. So you can see it's like you're pretty much you're using computer to try to achieve what a human being will do. And why would you be looking to do this? Because you want to be a bit more effective and you want to be efficient. And everybody, you need to capture that. It's because you want to become a bit more effective and you want to become more efficient with the work that you do. That is why you're using artificial intelligence. And I can tell you, it doesn't matter what line of work that you're in. It doesn't matter whether you're a lecturer or you're a teacher. It doesn't matter whether you're a student. It doesn't matter what it is that you do. You will indeed need to know artificial intelligence if you plan to continue on this human earth, right? If you plan to remain on this earth, even to train your children, you're going to need artificial intelligence. Even to be able to preach in a church or to be able to teach in a mosque or whatever it is, even to be able to think about how to relate with human beings, you will need artificial intelligence. So what you're doing, you're not doing it just for yourself. You're pretty much doing it for your entire, should I say, your lifetime, and even for the generations to come. Some of you that are parents on this call, you're doing this for your children. Some of the people that are present on this call, you're doing it for your words, for people who live with you. I mean, honestly, it isn't possible for you to try to achieve your goals and objectives without artificial intelligence. So I'm going to beg you, if you're not doing this for yourself, do it for others. If you're not doing it for others, do it for mankind, because you're going to do the world a world of good just because you really know about artificial intelligence. And if you're not following Transformation College on our platforms, I'm sure they will share the links, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. I'm sure they'll put these things in the chat room. You definitely need to get connected, even on the WhatsApp group. We're doing a lot of great things. And if you stay connected to us, you will know the value of these things. These things are valuable, maybe not just for yourself, but your friends, your families, your brothers and sisters, and things like that. I mean, once again, everybody, if you have a phone, some people are listening to me via their phone. You can go onto ChatGPT or onto the WhatsApp AI and ask that, you know what, how can artificial intelligence be useful to me? And you can put what you do. You can put a student of psychology or student of philosophy. How can artificial intelligence be useful to me? A mother taking care of their kids. How can artificial intelligence be useful to me? A farmer. All of you can do that. You can put the right prompt into any of those platforms, and you can start to get thoughts and ideas around how can artificial intelligence help you to become more effective and efficient. Please bear that at the back of your mind. The idea behind this is to make you much more effective, make you much more efficient, and ensure that you deliver better results as it is. So let me quickly tell you some key things about this program. So number one is it's an accredited course under our ISO certification. So it's accredited under our ISO certification as an organization, and there are many rules we need to follow, from attendance to registration to all your exams and the results from all that. That's very important. It's a 1 year course. If you plan to graduate from the course, you're going to have to do it for an entire year. The contact sessions, it's once every month, but we carry out a lot of other sessions and interactions via WhatsApp and email and other platforms as it is. And the idea is that you should be able to get some kind of international job in an international market with remote work, outsourcing contract, and you just being a much better, useful professional to your own organization. We've also ensured that we've aligned it to some things from Microsoft on the Microsoft Copilot side, and also on the Microsoft AI tools and platforms. It doesn't mean we're limited to these two, but I mean, these two form a critical part of what it is. Microsoft has always had excellent curriculum, and that is what it is that we're leveraging also as part of this course in itself. Once again, it's also aligned to international standards and best practice for artificial intelligence, various ISO courses like 42001 and a couple of others, and even the IBA thoughts on business analysis. Both these courses are aligned to them, and it's very hands-on. You're not going to be able to take this course completely via your phone. You're going to need to have a computer. There's so many exercises, there's so many things you're going to need to do that ordinarily you will need a computer to be able to get them done. As Edith did say, it's 100% tuition free, and there's a registration fee, because we just want to be able to tell the people that are serious with this from others that are not, but it's 100% tuition free. I mean, it's the mandate of our school, and that's how we think and do things here. It's 100% free, tuition free education. And also, you're going to have professionals, people who do these things. You will see even from today, these are the things that these people do, and indeed there's value from that. The trainers, they're professionals, they're practitioners. They're not really lecturers. They're people who actually work and are able to do this. It will also require that you put a lot of time and attention to this, and commitment to it. If you really plan to complete it, you're also going to need to do all the exercises, all the tests, and all the exams as it is. So pretty much these are the top 10 things you might want to take into very quick consideration as you go through this 1 year course. But I believe that this is the best decision. This is one of the best decisions you will make this year, especially with regards to your career and with regards to your profession. I promise you, this indeed will be one of the best decisions you're making this year with regards to your career and your profession. You can go online and look at the statistics for artificial intelligence. The world is probably about 1/10 of where we should be when it comes to artificial intelligence. So we haven't even scratched the surface. In the world, there's still a lot that is going to happen on this human earth with regards to artificial intelligence. So the earlier we get to this, the earlier we're able to drive this, the better for us as it is. I won't bore you with the statistics. If the world hasn't gotten there, you can imagine that Africa hasn't gotten there at all. If the world is still scratching the surface of artificial intelligence, you can imagine that Africa is also still scratching the surface of artificial intelligence. And indeed, there is a lot that will still happen. And that all we're trying to do is to make our contribution as an organization and ensure that you also as an individual can go from there to affect your own world. As it is. I've written many things, articles, and all sorts of things about artificial intelligence, my personal thoughts and opinion in terms of what is artificial intelligence, what should we be looking at, why should every profession be interested in this. You can see number 2 on my screen. I said it's either you shape in or you just shape out. It's one of the two. governments are meant to be thinking about how to leverage artificial intelligence in electricity generation, in water, in education, everything with regards to the sustainable development goals can also be significantly enabled and supported using artificial intelligence. And these are key things that you and I might want to take into consideration. And as I mentioned earlier, you need both the understanding and the knowledge, but most importantly, you need the skills and the expertise. So please note that. So artificial intelligence is not just for us to talk about it verbally. You'll be seeing the trainers today. They're going to be logging onto platforms. They're going to be doing practical exercises. They're going to be doing workflows. They're going to log on to some kind of AI studio. They're going to do practical things. So it's not just for you and I to be able to speak intelligently about these things. It's also for us to really understand how do these things, how do they read your core? How do they work? How can we get value from them as individuals and even as organizations? And I think every organization should have their own custom fit AI strategy. I think this is important. I think every organization so if you're a representative from an organization on this call, you should start to say that as an organization, do we have our own documented AI strategy? Do we know what we want to do with AI in our own organization? Do we know how we want to leverage artificial intelligence in our own organization? So that's something you really want to think about as it is. So please take that into keen consideration as you go ahead. And once again, the educational system, even in Africa, the health system, they all can be transformed using artificial intelligence. And as an organization, Transformation College, our AI program is to ensure that we have two groups of people: the more technical people who are the automation specialists, and the analysts. And if you're going to be developing any kind of software in this world or doing any kind of automation, an analyst needs to come first. A great analyst needs to come first. And that is what it is that we'll be doing here. This is my AI version. And as I said, we said it should be AIized in the year 2025. So even I'm looking to get transformed physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually, maybe even spiritually using artificial intelligence. I mean, I wish I was this handsome. I wish my eyebrows were this defined. Right now, half of my eyebrows is falling off, and the other bits is just is turned into some kind of gray eyebrow, so to speak. But yeah, this is really what the artificial intelligence should do to your career. This is how artificial intelligence should transform your entire career from who you are as of today to a much better, to a new and improved version of you. As Edith said, that we have two different work streams, and one work stream is for people who are not necessarily developers, because one work stream is for actual developers, people whom they are actual people who do who do application development. They are for people who are going to do what's that thing called? They're going to do a lot of Python type work. So if you're not somebody who likes algorithms, who likes coding, who's interested in something along those lines, we still have something for you, and that's the business analyst course. So on the business analyst course, it's for people who want to be analysts, and everybody should even be an analyst of some sort. All of us should be analysts. So when we finish this quick session that I'm having, we're going to break into two groups. The main group will be the automation specialists. So I believe they're the ones that will be using this link that we're on. But for the people who want to be in the business analyst group, there will be another link that will be shared, I believe. And that other link will all get the people who are going to be in that group will be on it, as I said. So for the analysts, these are the kinds of things that we're going to be doing throughout the year for all the analysts. So, and it doesn't matter what your age is, what your background is. Somebody said, I'm in human resources. It doesn't matter. You can come as a business analyst. Somebody said, I'm in finance. I'm not a developer. I'm not in computer science. I don't do any coding. I don't have a technical brain. Then you should come for the analyst course, because you will find something for yourself in there. But I can tell you, I mean, the developers globally, they're making a lot of money because if you have a lot of analysts, somebody still has to do the actual development. So it's important that you make a decision. What do you want to be? Do you want to be an analyst or do you want to be a developer? Do you want to be an analyst or do you want to be some kind of automation specialist or developer? Where do you want to be? Are you technical? Do you have a technical background? Do you have technical interest? Right. So if you do have technical interest, then you should come on the development side. And if you're somebody who either does not have any kind of technical interest any longer or is now looking to focus more on the business side, then you should come for the business side of things. Either way, both of them require that you have good background when it comes to the use of computers, when it comes to the use of Microsoft Office. So there are tools under the analyst side of things. So everybody, please take this into consideration. And you can put this screenshot, you can drop it in the chat room. Who are those? So everybody go to the chat room. All right. Do you want to be an analyst? I have something here. I said, whose team do you want to be on, everybody? Are you on Team Femi for today or your Team Ayola? Ayala is a developer. He's going to be taking us through the development side of things. Femi is a system specialist, and he's going to be taking us through the analyst side of things, the business analyst course. So everybody, go to the chat room. Which team are you on? We need to know from everybody. Which class are you joining? Are you joining Femi's class or you're joining Ayola's class? Where are you going to be? Are you going to be on the analyst side, or are you going to be on the specialist side? If I come back here, which is what Edith showed, right? The classes are going to be simultaneous. You can't be in both, please, everybody. You cannot be in both. Is either you're on the analyst side or you're on the automation specialist side. It cannot be both. It cannot be both. So please, take that into consideration. Is either you're on the analyst side, where you're going to be looking at requirements, prompt management, Microsoft Copilot, Figma, Canva, UiPath, and some of these types of things, or you're going to be on this side, which means that you will be doing core application development. Who are those? So everybody in the chat room, who's going to make more money? Is it the analyst? All right. Where everywhere around the world, where is the big demand? Is the demand on the analyst side or is it on the automation specialist side? Please, I want to read from you in the chat room. Which is it? Who's going to make more money? The developers. Who is Elon Musk? Who is he hiring? Who is Facebook hiring? Who is Google hiring more? Is it both? Or is it one or the other? I'd like to know from everybody. Hey, who's going to bid? Who's going to win here? Who's winning? Right? So please go into the chat room. But we cater to both, right? Because if you look at a slide like this, right? If you go to every industry, you're going to need both analysts and specialists everywhere, in healthcare, in education, in manufacturing, in retail, in marketing, in HR. You're going to need the combination of analysts and also specialists. All of us should not be analysts. All of us should not be specialists. Some of us need to be on the analyst side. Some of us need to be on the specialist side. Once again, in the chat room, which one are you going for? But there's a demand. There's a global demand for both. And there's the application of artificial intelligence in every industry. There is no industry that you will not need to have artificial intelligence. And our job is to ensure that we cater to both. So you can imagine that this is for the, all right? So as an analyst, you're going to know this, but as a specialist, you're going to need to know it at a much deeper level. You're going to need to be able to build systems that leverage this things. But as an analyst, you need to be able to know them, and need to be able to say, this is the application of these things. But as a specialist, you're going to need to develop actual systems that would help you to be able to do this. Once again, this is all of us are going to be doing things around here. Where analysts are needed here, specialists are also needed. Some people analyze the need and the approach and the application of things. Some people actually build the systems. So Once again, where are you going to be? So who are those that are going to be doing this? I can tell you the analyst might not need to know Python. And this is a great place for everybody to go to online, right? Because I'm sure ILI is going to point everybody here. Over the next 1 year, we're going to get all these things done. We're going to literally prepare you for the international market. We're going to prepare you for remote work. We have a lot of opportunities for remote work. That is what even gave birth to this. Somebody came to me last year and the person was asking me, he said, can you provide automation specialists for me? Can you give me 10 automation specialists? And I couldn't provide them. That was the thing that actually drove this conversation. It was in September last year. The person said, can you provide? He actually asked for 50, but he said he wants to start with 10. And I could not provide automation specialists. I could not. And that is why the course we first conceptualized was the one for the automation specialist, because that was the need. It was a client that came to us, said that can we supply them with automation specialists? And we didn't have any. But then when we started doing this, a lot of people who don't have technical type background started asking me that, you know what about if I'm not a developer? Are you saying AI is not for me? That's where we then said, okay, we're also going to do the business analyst course as it. So once again, the concept of requirements management, the concept of prompts, and many other things, and the application of these things, we're going to do both of them as it is. So I welcome you all once again to this course. There are many things that we're going to go through. It's a 1-year course. If you want to complete it and you want to get the certification, is an entire year. The contact classes is just once a month, but there's going to be a lot of interaction via various platforms as it is. Everybody, I have a course everybody must pass. If you're going to be either an analyst or a specialist, this is one course and it's a free course. Everybody, can you please take note of this? Can somebody drop the link for this in the chat room so that everybody, it doesn't matter whether you're an analyst or you're a specialist, this is the first course you need to go through. Everybody, it doesn't matter what your role is. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. And when you're taking this course, you need to be thinking about ChatGPT. What is it? How can you use it? How can you leverage it? How can ChatGPT help your organization further? How can you use ChatGPT to enhance your work? You know that even when it comes to ChatGPT, there are many layers in terms of the maturity of how people can use it. I hope you know that. I hope you know that some people can give extremely intelligent prompts to ChatGPT, while some other people struggle with that. So I hope you know that there is even levels of expertise when it comes to ChatGPT, just ordinary ChatGPT or any kind of AI tool. And these are some of the things we're going to be doing. And you saw a lot of organizations are already thinking about how to adopt artificial intelligence even in their own organization, and that is important. So please, once again, everybody, it doesn't matter whether you're on Femi's side or you're on Iola's side, everybody must have gone through this. It's free. Log on to it, register for it. I would think about 2 PDFs, and there's a small quiz, about 20 or 30 questions that you need to do immediately after it. This is one of the requirements if you're going to graduate. This is one of the requirements if you're going to graduate. All right, so I wish all of you well. Thank you very much for joining us for this course. We're going to break out in the next 1 minute. The people who are going to be on ILS call will stay on this call. Those are the developers. Those are the people who are going to be doing Python and all those kinds of things. Well, I'm sure they're sharing another link in the chat room. That is for the analysts. That is going to be in Femi's class. And those people should join Femi on that link in the next 10 minutes. Once again, congratulations to everybody. It's great to start. It's even better if you complete this. It's a 1-year course. We have it completely laid out over the next 1 year. And I'm hoping you can give the time, the attention, the dedication, and the commitment to going through this. Your future self will thank your today's self for taking the time and the attention to be part of this course. This is one big thing you'll be doing that will indeed help your career as it is. A big thank you to the team. Please give them a round of applause in the chat room, everybody. Edith, Mercy, Boma, I have not slept for maybe 2-3 months, just getting ready for this. And also the Sinola and Adedamola that have also joined the team. There's a lot of work. They're the ones that have set up this entire course, and they're the ones that are going to be hand-holding you through this over the next couple of months, as it is. This year, 2025, will indeed be your best year. And I'm not saying that only from a prayer perspective, I'm actually saying it from an AI perspective, that you will use artificial intelligence to improve your life, improve your career, improve your relationships, improve your organization, improve our country, or the whatever country you're from, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, and hopefully improve the world in itself. Follow us on all our platforms, and thank you very much. It's been my pleasure to be a part of this program and to be able to launch you into it. Thank you very much, everyone. Edith, over to you. Edith? All right. Okay. So, okay. So can you share the link again, everybody? Can you share the link so that we can go into the other room, that where the people, I'm a military personnel, all right. So we will share all the recordings. We also put them on YouTube as it is. So please, where is the link for the analyst class? Can we get the link? Boma, Edith, Mercy, can we get the links? Edith, over to you. Edith, over to you. Mercy, are you guys here? Where is the link for? Okay, good. So the link for the analyst class has been shared in the room. And the link for the compulsory course that I said everybody must do has also been shared in the room. So please, for the people who are going to be in Ayola's class, Ayola, can we hear your voice? All right, and the people who are going to be in Femi's class, the link for the business analyst class has been shared in the room, in the chat room. The link for the business analyst class has been shared in the chat room. So Ayola, please, over to you. And on the other side, we will see the people who are going to be in Femi's class. We will see them in that class. So once again, Ayola, over to you.
So good morning. Good morning, everyone. Please confirm if you can hear me clearly. Please confirm if you can hear me clearly, please.
Ayola, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Please,
thank you.
Once again, the analyst, please, the link is in the room. The analyst, the link is in the room. If you're still here in this class, is because you want to be like Mr. Ayola. You want to be an AI specialist, an automation specialist, a developer. You want to be a developer. That's why you're still in this room. If you don't want to be a developer, if you're not going to be doing AI Studio, right? If you don't want to be doing AI Studio, then you need to join the other link in the chat room. I'm saying it again. I'll say it one more time. If you're still here, that is because you want to be a developer. That is because you want to be some kind of artificial intelligence developer. That is why you're still in this room. So for the people who are automation specialists, they are the developers. The automation specialists, they are the developers. They are the ones that need to remain in this room. For the people who are analysts, they need to go into the other room. I'll say it one more time. I hope everybody can see my screen. If you want to be an automation specialist, which is on the development side, then you should remain in this room. That means your team, Ayola, you're going to be the ones that are going to be doing TensorFlow, PyTorch, machine learning, generative AI, Python, and these kinds of things. Everybody right? You're going to be the ones that are going to be doing these kinds of things. Then you should remain in this room. However, if you want to be an analyst, you want to be somebody who's skilled in requirements management, the concept of prompts, how to use Microsoft Copilot, Figma, Canva, UiPath. If you're one of these kinds of people, then you should go to the link that we've put in the chat room. Say it one more time. If you're not technical, that if you're right, so let me put this here. This is for the non-technical people, right? But if you're not a technical person, when I mean technical, I mean computer science, I mean computer science technical. I mean application development technical. Then you should go to the other room, right? You should go to the other link that they've shared in the chat room. If you're not a technical person, but if you're a technical person, then you should remain in this room. That means you'll be listening to Ayola. So these people go to the other room, software, all right, non-technical. That means you're not a computer science application development specialist. You're not, right?
Hello, sir. Some people might be interested in learning.
Well, okay. Well, if that's not your interest, I just want to be clear. If that's not
Okay,
your interest, go if you're right. But if this is your interest, right? If this is your interest, everybody, if this is what you learn, what you want to learn, if this is what brought you here, if this is where you want to go to in life, right? If you want to be those kinds of people, where is Ayola? Aha, these kinds of people, then stay in this room. Are we good? If Python still sounds like a snake to you, go to the other room. If Python sounds like snake to you, then please go click on in the link in the chat in the other room. Thank you very much, everyone. All right, Ayola, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Good morning once again. It's good to have you here. It's good to have a mentor, a proprietor lead this course. You know, when you see people like Dr. Orlando joining to be able to ensure that you first get him on the call, that means that that particular program is so much in his heart. And thank you for batting this, that, sir. It's a very rare privilege. And I want to say that we're going to be doing this not because of anything, just because we want to release the best set of people that deals with artificial intelligence in Nigeria. You are going to be the first cohort. Yes, this is going to be the first session ever that we're going to be having. And we're going to be laying the best foundation that's going to be needed for you to be able to chat this course through. In a few minutes from now, I would like to send in or share my slide. But before that time, I'd like to introduce myself again. My name is Ayola Diekola, and I'm the current head of technical deliveries of Panoramic Synergy Enterprise. That's PSC Nigeria. And I'm a software developer. Yeah, this is what I do every time. I code, I find problem, and I solve the problem. So this time around, we're not only going to be finding problem and solving the problem, we are going to be finding problems and using artificial intelligence to be able to solve it. So I don't know, in the comment section before I start anything, I would like to know your expectation. Yes, in a few minutes. I know you've done that before. Let me I get like 5 people to just tell me their expectation for this training or for this course. You want to tell me your expectations and your expectations. I'd like to quickly go through that. Anybody starting with that on the chat section, please? You want to tell me what your expectation is at the end of this course? I want to become beautiful. I want to be able to build an AI solution. Thank you very much, Ignatius. Can I learn with zero background? Yes, you can learn with zero background, 100%. Yes, We are going to be learning. We are going to be starting. So I want to imagine that on this call today, we are all equal on the level or on the knowledge of programming. So we are going to be taking it from the background, from the initial, so from the fundamentals. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So Olivia, you are in a safe hand. I can assure you that you can be able to learn from zero background. Thank you very much, Ademola. So to learn from industry professional, enhance my skills network with like-minded beautiful. Coming with no coding background, I want to be good. Yes, you don't need to have any coding background. I want to assure you that you are in a very safe hand. I want to be harassed at the end. My expectation are to learn, understand Python to build AI automation. Okay, thank you very much, Okafo. To find more about AI solution automation and become pro after the training. Yes, you're actually going to become a pro. Please, can you send the link for AI analyst again? I got logged out and I don't have a link to that. Okay, let me quickly do that for you. Okay, so Ezeokoye said to make a great impact in agriculture through soil. Wow, this is going very beautiful. When you even build automation applications that can even work in the agricultural field, it's going to be it's going to make a lot of senses. So get ready. I don't code as well. You don't have a problem. You are in a safe hand. So thank you. So I think I've been able to address. So you don't need to know or have an idea about coding. I want to assure you that this particular session is going to take you by hand. It's going to put you through. We are going to be able to show you how you can do everything step after step. Before I start at all also, I want to ensure to tell you that we have several trainers. We have those that we have put into place to be able to take up these sessions. And 1 minute, I want to bring up so that you can be able to identify their faces. Okay, please confirm if you can hear my voice clearly. Please confirm if you can hear my voice and you can see my screen. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to be having several trainers throughout these sessions. We have myself, I'm going to be leading a session. I have Obina, who is also going to be leading a session. I have Olubenga Ajiwole, who's also going to be leading a session. I have Obina, I have Boma, I have Jonathan, and lastly, I have Brandon. So those are the people that you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing their faces all through these months of AI, becoming an AI automation specialist. Another thing I want you to know again is this. Training will come up once. So we're going to be meeting virtually like this at the end of every month. Then from the big end of the month to the next lecture, we are going to be having several hands-on that we have to work on. So there are some things that you have to be doing. So in the group which we are going to be added to, probably it's going to be a website, it's going to be WhatsApp, it's going to be Telegram, whatever group that you're going to be added to. Just ensure that you ask the admin and tell them that you're going to be added. If you've not, we are going to be having different sessions every week, and it's going to be helping us to be able to stay ahead of all the classes that we're going to be having. I think I'm able to communicate that clearly. So thank you very much for joining once again. I remain my humble self, Ayola Dekola, and I hope to have a very great time with you today. Mr. Ayaku Joshua, you said you're having audio challenges. Please, have you been able to fix it before we start this class? Any question before we start properly? Any question before we start properly? So once again, I want to welcome everyone. My team members, thank you for giving out your time. Thank you for want to take this up, and it can only be better. That's what I can say. And I want to assure you are going to get the best out of it. Sorry, before I move on, is anybody having any challenges or any question? Anyone with any challenges or any question? Yes, the class is being recorded. Yes, the class is being recorded. Okay, thank you very much. So let's get started. Okay. Okay, I think you have the passcode now. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So admin can take over from here. Admin can take over from here. So once again, I want to welcome you all to this AI and automation specialist course, which is kicking off today. One of the things that you want to know is how to unlock the power of AI and your automation, how your pathway can be able to optimize your AI workflow, how you can integrate AI into your development or your daily life, how you can be able to create intelligent solutions, how you can be even ready for future careers. So these are the things we are going to be speaking in these 6 weeks and the 6 months training. Don't forget that I said initially that we're going to be having a session once every month. So the next session will be on the 28th of February. So this particular session is going to continue via a closed group, which is going to be via WhatsApp or via Telegram or via a website that is going to be created. So I can only guarantee or assure you that any question that you have in that particular, you have during these sections, we'll be able to address it there. And there, we'll be able to meet with all our experts. So let's move on. AI automation. What do you really understand by AI automation? What do you understand by AI automation? Before we get started, before we start this particular course, before driving or getting deep to what a machine learning really means, I know you've heard of deep learning, you've learned about a lot of things about artificial intelligence. Let us look at what we're going to be covering in this particular course today. So we're going to be looking at AI introduction, which is going to be the fundamentals. We're going to be looking at real-world application examples. We're going to be looking at hands-on. We're going to be doing setting up of our AI environment, setting up, and we're going to be doing everything. Yes, before I move on, thank you. Please, if you don't have your system with you, I'm going to give you like 2 minutes to quickly get your system around you. Okay. Dr. Adedeji Adeleke has a question, but before I take that, please, if you don't have your system with you, while I take that question, I want you to quickly get your system around you. If you are using your system to join this class, you can also use your phone. So by the time we start the practical class, you can be able to, navigate the 2 sessions. So I'll prefer you joining, be ready to join with your phone. When we are very close to the practical session, I'm going to tell you when we're very close. But for now, if you're not with your system, please try and get it. It's very important that you have a computer very close to you. Okay, so okay, I'm very sure the admin will send you the link again. Douglas. So Dr. Adedeji, please, you can speak up. You have something to say. Hello, Dr. Adedeji. You can speak up, please. Okay, you can unmute yourself, please. Or please help us unmute him.
Okay. Thank you
Thank you.
very much,
Yeah.
Mr. I just want to quickly clarify if we will have access to these slides that are shared with us so that we don't keep writing and we can focus on working with the system in case we start talking about.
Yes. I've provided the material to the admin of this admin for today, so they are going to share it to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. So by now, I'm very sure that everybody will have access to their computer because very needed for you to be able to ensure that you get the fundamentals first. So after this, I'm going to be placing everybody on a 21-day challenge. Yes, 21-day challenge. So at the end of this training today, I'm going to show us what we're going to be doing. And I want to be focused on everybody that are going to become the next automation specialist, develop any kind of problems using artificial intelligence, using the skills you are going to be learning in this particular training. And at the end of the day, you are able to replicate it by yourself. Don't forget I said that it's going to be 100% practical. Yes, I mean it's 100% practical. Today, I'm not going to be taking you more on coding. I'm not going to be taking you much on but I'm going to show you how it really works in real time. So during the course of the 21-day challenge, they were going to be learning how to start Python, how to, how to ensure that you learn the intricacies of what Python really is, and how to be able to ensure that you are well prepared to be able to use it to develop great and awesome applications using artificial intelligence. So we're going to be setting up the environment today. And please, I beg you, let us get ready and be consistent at everything that I do. Thank you very much. So in this particular beginner's course, I said the other time, before we later dive into machine learning, which we are going to be starting in the next session, that is February 28th. We're going to be also going into deep learning by February 28th. So we really need to understand the fundamentals before we now start doing things that are very complex. So I'm going to take you through the AI fundamentals. And I said the other time is that I'm going to be taking you through the real world examples of applications, which is going to lead us to hands-on practical exercises. So what is artificial intelligence? So simply, and I'll say, it only helps us to transform the way machines do what interact with the world. So artificial intelligence changes the way machines behaves. Now, you want to ask a question, what do I mean by it? It helps us to transform the way machines interact with the world. This is what I mean. This is my laptop. And I want to tell my laptop, stand up. It's not possible. So there should be something that I've already put into that particular laptop that will make me to understand that when I say stand up, it will do what? It will stand up. Example of this in real life is for those of us that use Siri or Google voice assistants. I remember there was a joke somebody uploaded on the social media some times ago. The person said, "Hello Siri, call my wife." The person has forgotten that by the time he went to visit his girlfriend the last time, he has changed the girlfriend name to wife. So by the time Siri will answer. Siri said, hello, do you mean Sheyi? Do you mean Chioma? Do you mean I get on dressing? So he has already forgotten that he was supposed to do what? To save only his wife as well. By the time he saved it, he saved a lot of people as his wife. So when the wife had, then it landed him into a lot of problems. I'm very sure a lot of people will have seen that particular either comedy or skit on our timeline in social media. That's one of the things that AI can do. It can help you to be able to train it, to be able to do some particular things, identify those things, and behave the way an human being is supposed to behave. So it's a simulation of human intelligence in machines, so that are programmed to think and learn like human beings. So it's to this end, it's also capable of doing what, of performing tasks that require human intelligence. And that thing that I want to say is this. Somebody asked me a question some times ago, and he said, Ayola, don't you think that this AI is a very dangerous thing? He said, just imagine that somebody that is dumb try to program an AI or a machine. What will happen? I said the machine will be done. Yes. Then he said, okay, what if the person now developed an AI for military intelligence? What will happen? I said, it's not a problem. It's just for the for the applications or their machines just to be killing people everywhere. That's just it. So that is why they call it the human intelligence replicated or represented in machine. Human intelligence replicated or simulated to behave like the way a human being can behave in a machine. Not to bore you with a lot of things. Let's look at key techniques in artificial intelligence. Why I won't take more time with all this is because there are the things that you can find online. There are theoretical fundamentals that you can find in textbooks. There are things that you can get anywhere. So let's quickly talk about the key techniques that are going to be known, or that are supposed to be known, or are going to be used in artificial intelligence. Number one is machine learning. So this enables computer to learn from data. Yes, it helps you to be able to learn it helps computers to be able to learn from data and later improve as time goes on. So when you feed a data into a machine, are you getting me? Then once you keep using that particular data, machine learning helps us to improve whatever is being inputted or is being trained with. So example is your ChatGPT. So whenever you go to ChatGPT and you go to what is AI, if ChatGPT doesn't give you what you want, you can tell ChatGPT, you are not giving me what you want. I want you to do this and do this. Then ChatGPT will now try to be able to do what? To give you. Then it can use other people's definitions that has been used in the past to be able to give you your response. So that is machine learning. So it doesn't need anybody's inputs at the end of the day, probably a reprogramming. So it gets better as people use it. So that is machine learning. So training system using data. So what we're going to be talking about NLPs, that's natural language processes. So it means that you allow machines to understand and respond to human language. Yeah, so when I tap, hello, ChatGPT, what do you understand by son? Or what do you understand by artificial intelligence? Then it's be able to understand whatever you are able to do. So machine learning and NLP, they work together hand in hand. So you also will have heard about computer vision. Computer vision means that it enables machines to interpret and make decisions based on visual inputs. So example of visual inputs includes your pictures, your videos. So you're able to understand, or your AI or computer is able to understand whenever you upload pictures or you upload videos, or you even upload documents sometimes. So that is computer visions. Another techniques in artificial intelligence is robotics. I don't need to tell us what robotics really means. You know, it is designing intelligent agents. Yes, that is, you design an object that is capable of performing physical tasks. Example of this is Tesla robots. Now, a lot of things that they can do is that they can run errands, they can help human beings to carry pregnancy. I'm very sure you'll have had that. I even had, I'm very sure, I'm sorry that I'm going to say this, that it can even help some people to copulate. Let me put that way, to copulate together. So some people will say, okay, I'm tired of my opposite sex. I'm tired of this, so this is what I want. So all those robots, they are being trained. Are you getting me? They are being taught, they're being trained, being trained with a lot of data to be able to do whatever that we want to do. So they simulate human efforts to be able to replicate themselves in a machine life. So that is the 4 key techniques in artificial intelligence. So I've spoken about machine learning. I've spoken about natural language processing. I've spoken about computer vision. And at the same time, I've also spoken about robotics. Quickly, let us move to AI and human intelligence. Wow. One thing I want you to know that AI has come to stay. I said the other time that it simulates whatever a normal human being does. So it replicates a human being cognitive behaviors. So it can hear, it can speak, it can move. Do you understand, person now? It can do anything. So this one will make me to be able to say that AI simulation of human intelligence in machine has just 4 basic components that you really need to know. Just 4 basic components. The first one is perception. So when they say perception, I mean to perceive, to be able to recognize patterns in data, to be able to perceive something. So the 4 components of AI is number 1, to be able to perceive. That is to be able to recognize patterns in data. The second one is to what? To be able to reason. To reason. That is to be able to make logical decisions. To be able to make logical decisions. And the third one is to learn. Sorry, I wrote learning. Let me correct that, please. To be able to learn. The third one is to be able to learn. So artificial intelligence has the capacity to be able to improve over time. That was why I mentioned in my last slide that machine learning is what? Is the ability for computer to learn and to relearn itself. So it has the ability to do what? To also learn. And the last one is that it has ability to be able to make decision. To be able to make decision. And this decision means that to be able to respond to whatever input that you are giving to it. That is what we call NLPs, the natural language processing. So it helps the computer to be able to understand whenever you input anything. So that's the ability to perceive or perceive. It has the ability to reason, to think. It has the ability to learn. It has the ability to also do what? To act, which is what? To make decision. That is to have the ability to respond to input. Let's quickly talk about the AI and human cognitive, that is the behavior, how AI and what really makes them to look alike. Yes, what really makes them to look alike. Don't forget I said initially that if you are dull, the kind of AI that you're going to be creating is going to be dull. And if you are very intelligent, the kind of AI you're going to be creating or you're going to be training is going to be very intelligent. I'm very sure you are not dull, and I'm very sure I'm very sure you are not dull. So I'm very sure we don't have a dull person on this. And if you are dull, at the end of this particular training, you are going to be very, 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 very great. And I'm going to assure you that you are going to be very intelligent at the end of the day. Because a human cognitive is what is being replicated in what? In a machine. This also brings me to a very simple scenario that happened sometimes ago. I was able to go to a primary school sometimes ago. So when I entered the school, I remembered I was called to come and give a talk. So mistakenly, before I started anything, I was just walking around the classes and I just got to one class. So I wanted to see how the teacher how the students respond to the teachings of the teacher. So what did I see was very simple. The teacher just put on the blog, subtract 12 from 26. Normally, let me do this here. Okay, so let's do this together. Subtract 12 from 26. So now in the comment section, I need somebody to quickly help me out. Normally, in the general ways of attending to mathematics problem, one will be on top and the other one will be under. So now, which one should be on top and which one should be under? Is it 12 that will be on top? Okay, Dr. Adrid, you are too intelligent. Come on, you are too intelligent. Thank you. Okay, somebody now said, so when I saw this, so eventually the teacher did something like this. Very funny. Thank you very much, everyone. He said 12 will be on top. Let me do like this. Minus 26. Sincerely, this was what I saw on the board. Sincerely, this was what I saw on the board. I saw 12 minus 26. Please, what will be the result of this particular arithmetic? Normally, it's supposed to be minus 14, yes, according to mathematics. So what the guy did was that, he said, now you know that it's not possible. You are going to borrow 1 from this particular one, then you put it in 12 in 2. So that will be 12. So your answer will not be what? Will not be, sorry. Will not be coming? Sorry, permit you to do this. Okay, your answer will now be 12 minus 6. That is 6. So you know that when you subtract the one that you borrowed from 1, it is 0. So 0 minus 2 will give you what? It's not possible. So you put a 0. So tell me, which kind of student will this particular teacher graduate at the end of the day? So at the end of the day, I didn't do much. What I just did was I just screenshot that particular session. I took it to the headmaster, which was present in that particular. I invited him to the school. I said, see what your teacher is doing. Then they now called teacher. They said, what did you drink this morning? Do you understand? Then they had to change the teacher immediately to proper. So what I'm trying to say is that just imagine this kind of teacher goes around training a model. What are we going to get? And I'm very sure we have a lot of students like this. So I'm very sure Dr. Adedeji is going to fight anybody that does something like this. So let's make it correct. So we have 26 minus 12. So that's supposed to give us what? 14. So I can say that in the class, we all have a very intelligent student. So please don't let us have people that does this in the class. So God will help us. We'll never be like this. We'll never be like this. So let's move on. Thank you for your response. It shows we are concentrating and we are moving on. So I have to go to that particular example because we have to show you that whatever you input into the machine is what you are going to get. We call it Wiswig. Wiswig. Let me do that again. Wiswig. I'm going to show you what Wiswig really means. Let me put it here. We call it Wiswig. Wiswig. Wiswig means what you see is what you get. So what you put into the machine is what you will get back. If you put 12 on top and you put 26 down and you get 0.6, then it is what your machine will give out to you. What you see is what you get. So let's move on again. So let's look at the cognitive behavior of artificial intelligence versus human cognitive. So I put it to 3 W's and 1 H. 3 W's and 1 H. I said initially that some of the things that the components of AI includes the perception, the reasoning, the learning, and the decision. So the first W, which is what, we ask the question for perception. What are we doing? What do you really want me to do? What do you really want to achieve? What is the mode of conduct that you really want to ensure that this particular artificial intelligence does? So the way it's going to what is going to identify what is going to do is the perception. Though that perception asks the question, what? What? The second question or that needs to be asked is the why. That is the reason. To be able to make logical reasons. Why are we doing this? Why do you want me to stand up? Why do you want me to sit down? Why do you want me to call your wife? Why do you want me to define this particular thing to you? Why? That is reason. The third one is learn or learning, to learn, which helps to improve over time. So that is how. So when I input something the first time, I want to check, okay, what has this person in the past said? So I make it better. So when another person is coming, it gets better. So it gets better. No, it's just like you're trying to tell a human being and say, okay, I'm a Nigerian and I'm a Yoruba man. And when we wake up in the morning, in Yoruba culture, let me put that out. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is to do what? Is to greet your parents. You don't greet by shaking your parents. You greet by prostrating. I'm very sure that not all of us are very aware with this particular culture. So now, if by the time you are waking up in the morning, if you don't prostrate to greet an elderly person or your parents, then they know that something is wrong. So now, by the time you create a machine or you create a robot, so the first thing that your robot needs to understand about your culture is that when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you need to do is what? Is to greet. And how do you greet? By prostrating either to an elderly person, and you don't shake. In some cultures, you can shake and just bow down your head. While in some other cultures, you dare not shake. You have to prostrate. So I have to give this example because by the time you are training your model or you are training your machine to be able to do whatever you are doing, even eventually, if I, as a Yoruba person, is selling my machine to a Igbo person, so when I get to an Igbo land or I get to a Zulu tribe, what we need to do is that it needs to learn how their culture really behaves. So that when it gets there, it doesn't have to go and start prostrating and they'll start looking at the machine like, what's really wrong? So once you do it the first time, then they can tell you, you don't prostrate here. What you do is that you slap the elderly person. Do you understand? Because in some cultures, I think the way they greet themselves is that they slap themselves. So probably just slap the elderly person and the elderly person will slap you back. Probably in that particular culture, you don't slap, you box yourself by punching the person. So when the machine wants to greet the other person, it slaps the other person or punch the person, and the person punches the machine back. So any kind of way. So that is where the machine learns. So when it comes to greetings in cultures, when it comes to knowledge sharing, so the machine wants to know what are the better ways to be able to do things. When you go to Google now and you type on Google, what is something? Google will give you different suggestions. But with your artificial intelligence or machine that's been trained, with your machine learning and your NLP, you'll be able to make whatever input that the user gives to get better every day. That is how it learns. And the last question is, sorry, I put when here, is age. Sorry, is the age permits me to shape, sorry. Permits me to do this, and I'll put out. So permit me to do that. So the last question is the how, and that is it will help the machine to be able to make decisions. Don't forget I said from the perception, that is to be able to recognize pattern, to be able to making reasoning, that why, and to be able to also learn over time. That is how. Sorry, I think I'm right. I'm right. And to act, that is when. To ask when, make a decision. Okay, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I frustrate? Should I give you the right answer, or should I give you the wrong answer? So let's go look to importance of artificial intelligence. It goes through from one, it helps us to automate repetitive tasks. So when we say repetitive tasks, we mean it eliminates mundane tasks. That is, it requires little or no human creativity. So it helps us to do something that you don't really need to do. Example is customer service. In the past, you need to go to inside the bank to be able to make some complaints or make inquiry. Now you don't need to do that. All you just need to do is log on to their website, check their chat box, their chat section. If it is AI power, then a bot is going to what? Is going to respond to you based on whatever you feed in. So we're going to be doing an example of a live chat bot today. So it enhances human capabilities. So it has an augmentation tool. It is not there to be able to replace human intelligence. Don't forget that it's a human that does what? That programs it. And we are much more intelligent than each other. That's why people are always very afraid of what artificial intelligence can do. If you are too intelligent, then your AI agents will be very, 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 very intelligent. So it's able to enhance human capabilities, not to replace the human effort or human intelligence. It is never meant to replace human intelligence, but because it has the capability to relearn, then its intelligence might supersede the human intelligence. Don't forget that. That's why everyone has been very scared of what artificial intelligence can do, because it has the capability to relearn based on what you feed into it. And lastly is to provide insight through data analysis. And example of this is the financial forecasting, predicting market trends. I'm very sure for some of us that are into crypto, for some of us that are into forex trading, for some of us that are into this market forecasting, financial forecasting, you know that artificial intelligence has really taken over and has really helped us, instead of trying to draw diagrams, trying to draw map when to sell or buy in the market and everything. Artificial intelligence has already taken over that. So this is how artificial intelligence has really helped to provide insights through data analysis. Another one is that we need to understand this. AI has importance in a lot of fields: healthcare, finance, fraud detection, disease diagnosis, education. There's even one AI that was launched, I think, last year by X. That is Elon Musk. It's called Grok. Grok. So I'm very sure a lot of us know Grok. So do you know that with Grok, you can analyze a scan? Just take a scan and feed it to Grok. It's going to analyze that particular scan for you. 100%. Okay, no, sorry, let me say 100%. Let me call it 90%. Let's leave the the doubts of 10% out of it. But it's going to interpret it even beyond what a normal doctor will do for you. If you have an X-ray scanner on your phone, just try and scan your bone or something or inside your skin and feed it into Grok by uploading the picture. It's going to analyze everything for you. So I said it's very good in the use of disease diagnosis, fraud detection, and personalized learning. Grok, 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 Grok. It's owned by Elon Musk. X is owned by X. So if you use Twitter very well, that was formerly Twitter. If you use X very well, you are going to see the sign there, the X sign. So let's move on. So let's just look at also what are the benefits of these things. Artificial intelligence helps us to speed up all our activities. Everything we want to do. What human intelligence will take 1 year to do, artificial intelligence will do it probably in 1 day or in 1 hour. There's accuracy. There's probability of getting the right answer. Don't forget that depending on the person that trains the model, there's probability of getting the right answer. Those are the strengths of AI. And that one is scalability. Scalability. That is to say, it has the ability of recreating itself. It has the ability of making itself better. Let's look at the limitations of artificial intelligence. And that's number 1, it lacks creativity. Yes, it lacks creativity. Unlike human beings, whenever you are being given a task to do, if you try the first method, if it doesn't work, you can quickly do what? Try the other method. AI does not have that particular ability until you tell it to do that. So then, context understanding. Sometimes it might not really understand what you are trying to say. So you have to really feed in the real details that you know. So if you are not feeling it with what it really wants, then you are going to be getting it so wrongly. So let's quickly move to steps in building AI. Don't mind me. I try to simplify this particular slide so that we won't have to go through all the unnecessary things in the in these fundamentals. So you can just read the courses up anyway. And I'm very sure the admin is going to send us more materials we're going to expatiate on this. So let's look at this. The first step to build an artificial intelligence model is number 1, you are able to define the problem. What problem are you solving? Yes, you have to define the model, the problem. What problem do you want to solve? The second one is collect and process the data. Ensure that you collect and process the data. So once you do the collection of the data, then you are able to put it in a way that can be very understandable. The next one is to choose an algorithm. What algorithm are you using? What algorithm are you using? Then the fourth one is to train the model. Yes, to train the model. You can say either evaluate or you can say after choosing the algorithm you want, then you train the model the way you're supposed to train the model. Then the last one is to evaluate and refine your data. To evaluate and refine your data. Please, I have to know if I should remain here or move to the other. I have interest in coding. Yeah, you can remain here. You can remain here. You can remain here. So as I said the other time, it's going to be taught from the scratch. I want to assume that everybody on the call does not know anything about Python. You don't know anything about machine learning. You don't know anything about programming. You don't know anything about natural language processing. You don't know anything about deep learning. So I assume that that's why I'm taking my time to be able to explain from scratch to everybody. So these are the steps that we're going to be using to be able to build all our AI models, to define it, to collect data, to choose which data are good, which of the algorithm is going to be used, or which of the algorithm is best to use. Then the fourth one is to train the model, and the last one is to evaluate and refine the model. Yeah, we are moving very fast. So let's quickly see understanding artificial intelligence. We have two basic way to be able to really understand how artificial intelligence really works. The first one is rule-based, and the second one is learning-based AI. Don't forget that I said that artificial intelligence has the ability to recreate itself, to be able to learn from whatever inputs that you have given it in the past. So the rule-based AI means that just follow a predefined steps, a predefined rules that are being laid out. So something like, okay, when the person says hello, the next thing you are going to follow is, I would say, how are you today? If you reply with I'm fine, then the next thing to do is to tell you that, what do you want to eat? You know, those kind of things. So it's keep on following each other. But the learning based AI is going to work based on the data that has been used to train that model, and is going to what? Get better over time. This is where the machine learning, the natural language processing, the deep learning, and every other thing that are going to be learning in the future classes, starting from 28th of February, are going to be coming up. So the first step that I'm going to be doing today is to see how a rule-based AI, how it really works, how to be able to apply all these conditions, and how to ensure that these conditions are followed strictly. So let's quickly look at AI versus traditional programming. Somebody will say, AI, is it a programming language? Is it something? Python, I don't know anything about Python. I don't know anything. But let's just quickly look at how a traditional programming language and how machine learning also looks like, how it works, an example of machine language, and how it really looks like in real life, and the flexibility. So I put here that traditional programming uses fixed rules written by developers. So basically, everybody that is a developer is a traditional programmer. So you use fixed rules. You follow a particular method. You create class, you create objects, you import libraries, you set up your database, you do all those things. So you use a particular fixed rule. Why in machine learning? It learns from what? From data, and it improves over time. Let me help with that. So this one learns from what? Data that you are able to get, and it's what? It improves over time. Another example of traditional program is your calculator. When you want to develop your calculator, you know it has a flow. This one is spam filters. Example is Google or Gmail. A lot of times you find out that there are some emails that are not meant to be in your spam folders. So how do you, or how does the machine get it? That it picks some words, some models that have been trained over the years to detect them as fraudulent. So once you detect those particular fraudulent, either from your subject or from the sender, which is the email address, or from the body of that particular email address, if it picks any words or phrase of words or sentence that has been trained as fraudulent, then it will send it to the spam folder. So it does that over time. So once you go there, you click not report not spam, then it will no longer bring it as spam. So it does that for every of the applications. So example of that is Gmail, or when we said example of that in Gmail is your spam filter, whereby it learns from how you filter spam emails. Then flexibility is that traditional programming cannot adapt to new situations. Yes, it cannot. So whenever there's any new updates, what you need to do is that you have to go and reprogram. But in machine learning, it can help to improve itself over time based on the input or data that's being fed to it. It can always improve and get better. So that's the difference between traditional programming and AI. And I can say that in traditional programming, you can also liken it to your WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. So anytime you want to put something more complex and you put it to your traditional programming, you have to recreate it from the scratch, not like machine learning that it will do what? It will automatically recreate itself based on what we fed into it. Let's move on. This takes us to the environment that we're going to be using to be able to set up for or getting started to learn artificial intelligence. Don't forget, I mentioned the other time that we're going to be using the rule-based AI as a class example today. I'm not going to be boring you with I'm not going to be scratching your head. You understand? I'm not going to be scratching your head. I said the other time that I'm going to be having a 21-day challenge for everybody on this team. Yes, I've made everything available, and by God's grace, we're going to be moving to the we're going to be moving straight to the challenge from tomorrow. We're going to be moving challenge from tomorrow, but the challenge will start properly from Monday. So it's going to be Monday to Friday, every Monday to Friday. So we have just 21 days to be able to ensure that we are able to understand Python. We are starting it from the fundamentals, like from ground zero to what? To let me say 70%. So this one will prepare us against the next class to be able to understand how we are going to start developing AI, or how we start setting up our data, how we are going to start organizing it, how we are going to start making sure that everything that we need to know or use in machine learning is ready before that time. So now I'm going to be teaching us how to set up our AI environment. So I have to say, before we start building this application, we need to first set up our development environment. Yes. So this includes installing your Python. We are going to be installing our Python. We are going to be setting up a code editor. And we're also going to be installing essential AI libraries. Those are the three things we're going to be doing. Number one, we're going to be installing a Python. We're going to be setting up the code editor. And the last thing that we're going to be setting up all the AI libraries. So before I continue now, I would like to ask everybody to switch to your laptop. Please, is there a web version of what? I don't know this question. Grace, please clarify, web version of what? Please, Grace Chizurum Emmanuel, please confirm the web version of what are you requesting for. So everybody of Python, yes, everything, yes. There's a web version for it. Everything is web version. But I think you're going to be using your laptop though. So in 1 minute before we continue, I would like to okay, good afternoon, Ash. No, don't worry, you can use it. You can use it. You can install Python on it. It should not. Okay. What we'll do is this. For somebody like Grace, you can use your command prompts as a terminal. I'm going to teach you all those things. You can use your command prompt, your CMD, as your terminal. Don't worry. If you cannot install what's it called, Python on it, don't worry, you can use your command prompt to be able to do that. So I'm going to be starting with the command prompt. Okay. So I'm going to be starting with the command prompts. Okay. Sorry. Dr. Adedeji, you want to say something? Said is muted. I'm always at work at this time, and I'm not with my laptop. Can I do my own? Yes, surely you can do your practical when you get home. Surely you can do your practical when you get home. So, but please take note of all these things so that though I've been able to simplify it in my slide, I've been able to simplify it in my slide. So this is what I want to do for everybody here. Because of yes, I'm going to do everything. Yes, I'm going to give you Chrome OS laptop. You should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. But don't worry, just check if that's a command prompt. That's your CMD. If that's your CMD, then let's see how we can get along with your Chrome OS laptop. So because it can work on your Mac, it can work on your Windows. All we want to do this morning. So let's just move ahead. So now, what I want you to do is that I want you to switch these particular sessions to your phone. Yes, I want you to switch this session to your phone so that you can concentrate fully on your laptop. So place your phone by your side. Okay, let's go do that. I want to ensure that we are all doing the same thing. I want to ensure that we're all doing the same thing. I'm trying to see. Okay, so I want to ensure that we're all doing the same thing. So now, before we get started, I want to ensure that please try and switch this class to your phone. Do you understand? So that you can be able to concentrate on your phone, on your system. So now, just put done on your what's it called? Done on the chat section. Let me quickly see. Once you are done, let me see. Just put done. I'll be leaving like 3-4 minutes to be able to do that. Please, admin. No, you don't need to download ChatGPT. We're not doing ChatGPT here. Okay, thank you very much. Please, admin, please help us accept everybody that have not yet moved to this class. Please, let's do that. I'll wait. Thank you very much. Good. That shows that we are following. So let's give like 2 more minutes for everybody that have not switched their phone. So, and if you don't want to switch, you can still stay with your system. It's just that so that you can be able to see what I'm doing, and at the same time, you can be able to follow, like you can be able to have a real-time hand-on experience. That's what we're doing here. So that's why I said switch to your phone, and at the same time, stay here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good. 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 That's good. That's good. Thank you very much, everyone. That's good. So I have 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. You. So what I'm saying is that somebody said, how do I do that, sir? Thank you very much, Ignatius. So he said, how do I do that? What you just need to do is that click on the link of this class on your phone, join with your phone. Then you can probably disconnect with your laptop. Do you understand? You can disconnect with your laptop. Why I'm doing that is because I want everybody to be doing whatever we are doing. Yeah, we are doing it as I'm saying it. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, so we can continue. So please confirm you can still see my screen. Just one person, just tell me you can still see my screen. Guys, okay, good, 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 good. Okay, thank you very much. I can move on. So, so the first thing first that we need to do is to set up our Python environment. So I'm going to be dropping this in the chat section. This for Python. This for Python. You can go there. So let me also open it in my what's it called? 1 second, please. I need to stop sharing for now. Okay. Let me share again. Okay, good. So now I'm going to go to my Python environment. So that www.python.org/downloads. Please, I need to be sure that everybody is following. Everybody go to this particular link, python.org//download. I've shared the link here. So just click on enter. Then you need to download it on your system. This is it here. Download 3.1. So click on download. It should download to your local system. So currently, I'm not downloading because I've already set it up. I'm not downloading. I've already set it up. So everybody download this version to your system. So let me see done when you are done downloading it. So let me see done when you are done downloading it. So let me see done in the chat section. Let me go back to my slide. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I want to ensure that majority of people have downloaded. When you are done, just type done. Waiting. Don't use Anaconda. Download Python. Use Python. We'll talk about Anaconda later, but for now, use Python. For now, use Python. Yes, try and see if you can download it from Google. Go to Google Chrome or something and see if it's possible for you to download it. So just try. Because you still first need to install Python. I'm waiting for everybody to tell me that they are done. Okay, that means that you've already installed Python. So if you've installed Python, you don't need to download it. If you already have Python in your system, okay. David, I understand you now. So if you already have Python in your system, you don't really need to download what's it called? You don't need to download it. But if you don't have, okay, you want the link again. So Chinaza, I have the link again. So I'm waiting. I need, okay, somebody said he has 1.2. Leave it. If you have 1.3.1, 3.1 to leave it. Don't worry, if you already have one already, don't bother downloading another one. This is for those people that have not downloaded. So okay, I'm waiting. I need 5 more people to tell me they are done. Don't worry, I will show you how to check it now. After this, I'm going to show you how to check it. But we have to install it first. So for those that have downloaded, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, thank you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I need 3 more people. 3 more people. I have it. Good. Thank you, Moshood. Thank you, Honesty. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm going to send the link again. Okay. So all you just need to do is go to python.org/downloads. Then you'll be able to download everything. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now, after you've done this, what's the next thing to do? Is to install it. So you install. So everybody, let's start installing. How do you install? So I think I canceled my own the other time. I need to where's my downloads? I need to do it again. So let me just, because of those people that don't know how to do this, and I promise that it's going to be very practical. So let me download it in my. So everybody starts opening it up, and if you have installed it, just tell me install. But please note this. You have to ensure that you have add Python to parts. You click it, you check it on your installer. Please ensure you do this. Add Python to parts. Let me make this red. Okay. Add Python to parts. I think I can. Okay. Okay. So ensure you add Python to parts before clicking continue. Yes, thank you very much. Ensure, don't forget to add Python to parts. So that you don't tell me that
What
what's that?
about admin privileges? Do you need to click that also?
No, don't worry. By the time you add Python to parts, it's automatically added to parts. You don't need the admin privileges, apart from those that are running on the company's laptop, which is restricted. So if you are running on your company's laptop, just right click and run as administrator. Run as administrator. So if you are using your personal laptop that doesn't have any restriction, then just ensure that you do what? Just when you are installing, you add parts to parts. I'm trying to open something up. Downloads. Where are you now? Fine. So because I'm just starting my own. Once you click on start installation, once you click on this one, I don't want it to add, don't add anything. So you see add pattern, there's a checkbox under it. So please, I need like 5 more people to tell me that they've already installed it. It's very fast, it's easy, so that we can check the version that we've installed quickly. Please, I'm lost. Okay, good. Eziokoye, confirm if you have downloaded the Python. Please unmute your mic, Eziokoye. Eziokoye, please unmute your mic and talk to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, doctor. Okay, how do I install? Just go to your downloads file and double click on the Python application. Let me show you on my downloads here. So you can see it here. You can see it here. So this downloads here. So this downloads here. Can you see? This download. So just click on this, double click on it. Papa. Okay, your antivirus is preventing your so run as administrator. Try and run it as administrator. Right click and run as administrator. So if your antivirus, or you go and disable your antivirus for the installation, there's no virus on it. Is either you disable your what's it called? Is either you disable owner. What's going on? Why is it? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see a solution for you, owner. Windows 7, Python version for Windows 7 since it was good. Windows 10. Okay, what you do, Mr. Ayoku, is that go back to that, what's it called? This Python page. Where is it? Go to downloads. Can you see? Look at all releases. Click on all releases. Yes. So you'll be able to see something. Maybe you should go and download something lower. Maybe version 3.10 or version 3.8. Just download something. What's it called? You can download version 3.8, version 3.10. So you can download the lower one. Look at this version. So I'll go to that downloads and just click on one of them. Just make sure that it's maybe 3 point something and above. But I recommend 3.10. I think that should solve the problem. Please, let's give time for everybody to be able to do this, because that's why we're here. If you get it wrong now, you are going to get it wrong throughout the class. Another thing is that for Ezeokoye, do you have confirm if you have what's it called? Okay, for Adiza Aruna, sorry, you don't need to repair, just leave it. Don't worry, leave it. If you already have for owner, what you need to do now is that do you have VS Code or your Visual Studio Code or your installed? Confirm if you have Visual Studio Code or your company system. Do you have it there? If you have Visual Studio Code, confirm if you have it. Okay, thank you very much. Ignato said, when I browse, Google said 3.8 is best for Windows 7. So you can download 3.8 if you are using Windows 7. So you can use 3.8. Thank you very much, Ignatos. Okay, Bessie want to talk. Admin, please let me unmute Bessie to be able to talk. Okay.
Okay, so Ayola, sorry, I'm having a challenge. My laptop seems to be highly restricted. I can't use Python on my laptop. I can't even download. Even if it downloads, I cannot run as administrator. I can also install. So that is the challenge I have.
You're using the company laptop, have you?
Yes, Chrome OS, yes, has high restriction for many sites. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have what's it called? Do you have Visual Code on it?
Visual Code?
Yes.
No, unless I want to try and download that one too.
Try and download if that was going to work. Try and
download Visual Code, right?
Yes, Visual
Code. Okay, let me see.
Yes, this add Python to parts will help you to be able to ensure that it's accessible throughout. It's accessible throughout your usage. Yes, Visual Studio Code. So that's what add Python to part does. So there won't be need for administrative access or something. So either you're using it on your command prompt or you're using it on your what's it called? Or you're using it on your Visual Code, so you'll be able to do it properly. So just guess if you can.
Okay, so I'm having the same challenge. I think that they made it so impossible to download stuff on my laptop. So I know it's this way.
Yes, I know. Just hold on. Let me try something for you again. Let me try something for you again. Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah. I'm trying to see if we can how to see if we can boycott it. I'm coming. I know it's very hard to be able to boycott it, but do you have access to command prompts, something like this, like a terminal?
No, that's a challenge I have. The way the design is, you can't even see your device manager, you can't even see all those things. Do you understand? So
So do you have another laptop? Maybe at home or something.
I have what is bad and I need to fix it. Maybe this weekend I have to go and fix it. Yeah.
Please, maybe you need to fix it then.
Yes.
If you don't have your command prompt, then that is very good because I wanted to boycott it using your command prompts.
Yeah, they made it so impossible to do a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Thank you.
I think your problem will be solved. So I'll send this material to you. What's it called? It's going to be sent to you. And
Okay.
yes, it's going to be sent to you. So and if you have any question in the group that's been created, don't worry, I'll be there. Every of my other trainer will also be there. So if I don't reply first, they will reply as well. So Grace, I'm also sorry. I'm very sorry. Grace. So what we do is that you have to use your system. You have to get a system. Or probably when you get to, or when you get access to another person's system, you can borrow their system. It doesn't harm their system. You understand? I hope they put this lecture on YouTube. Yeah, it will be available. So don't let us waste much time. Hello, Mukta. Hello, Mukta.
Yes, sir. I have the same issue with him. I am using company laptop also, which I cannot install anything on it. But it's like made mention that we can use command prompt, right?
Do you have access to your command prompts?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So let me see if, but you might see, do you have another laptop?
Yeah, I have another laptop, but it's at
not
home.
here with you. Okay,
Yeah,
this is what
and
you do.
they don't allow us to carry personal laptop to the office.
To the office. So this is what you do. Just take note of all the processes I'm going to. Don't forget, I'm not teaching you how to use Python today. It's going to be from Monday till the next 21 days.
Okay.
You understand? So I just want to make sure that all the setup is done. So between now and probably Sunday evening, when you get to try and then use your try and replicate everything that we've done on your laptop. Do you understand? Try and replicate on your laptop. So if you have any challenge, just put on the group code, take it off from there. Yeah. So and for everybody that they're having issue with Bello. I don't know. Maybe you have a friend that has his personal laptop there. You can just use anybody just to practice the setup. When you get to your laptop, then you can be able to replicate it. I know that a lot of people that are going to be having issues installing some of the software because of their company, and you can't do anything about it. Except you ask your admin to give you to lift the restrictions to be able to install that. They can do that to just be able to allow you to install that particular application. And if you can't do that, Adisa, what's your own showing? If you can't tell them, they just wait till you get to. And they don't forget, I just want to make sure that majority of the people install this particular I don't have a laptop at my disposal right now. Okay. So you already have Adisa, you already have Python already in your system. So leave it. Adisa, you already have it. So now let's quickly move up to everybody that have installed. Everybody that have installed. So I think this can tablet be used for? If it's not Microsoft, it can't. If it's not Microsoft, it can't. Okay, so sorry about that. But don't worry, you can always go back to these videos. So let's quickly move on. Thank you very much. I think we'll be able to solve most of the challenges when it comes to the installation. So, so when you get to, don't forget I said, ensure you click on add path to path so that you can be able to access it via any editor or via your command prompts. So now the next thing is that we need to verify which Python installation is installed. So permit me to do this by dividing my screen into two. I'm going to make it more bigger. So I want you to be able to see what's on my screen. Let me close this. So what you just do is go to CMD, run your command prompt, and ensure you run as administrator. Can you see what I'm doing? CMD, search for CMD, or go there, type CMD. That's your command prompt, or you type command prompt or anything. Then you click on run as administrator. So once you run as administrator, you have this. The next thing you need to do is to be able to check the Python version that you're currently using. So what you need to do is start typing Python, Python, as a Dr. Orlando said the other time, it's not snake, oh, it's not snake, oh, it's not Python snake, oh. So you don't go and type snake. Do you understand? So say Python, then add a single space to it, then double dash, then you type version. Let me repeat that. Python space double dash version, then you click on enter. So you should be able to see my own is version 3.10.0. Version 3. I downgraded my own from, I installed 12, but I downgraded to 3.10 because of there was a time I was trying to work for military intelligence, and I needed to use some Python, what's it called? Libraries. So the one I wanted to use only supported version 3.10. So I had to downgrade to version 3.10. So now everybody share me whatever your version is. Thank you, 3.2.8. So let me give again like 10 more. Quickly, everybody. Tell me your version quickly. So I want to know we are following. Thank you, Vera, good. So to tell you what version 3.3, wow, good. Good. Yeah, I need 7 more. 3.9, good. 3.30, good. 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 We have 2 more. Thank you. So I can move on. That means I are following. So now this shows that we are able to get what? The installation version. So Python dash version, then you get your Python. So the next thing to do now is to install a code editor. Install a code editor. So how do I get command prompt? So all you need to do to get a command prompt is go to your start menu, your Windows icon on your computer, that is on your left icon there. If it's Mac, just search CMD, or you search command prompt, or you can look or run, then click on CMD to look for it. So, but don't forget to run it as administrator. Please ensure you run it as administrator. Right click on it, CMD. For those that don't know about it, right click, then run as administrator. Then you'll be able to get there. Okay, that's good. This shows we are all following. So now we need to download visual code. For those of us that already have visual code on our system, you don't need it. But if you don't have it, please ensure you follow this link to be able to download the visual code. I'm dropping the link on the okay, to download. Yes, if you have it already, don't bother to don't bother to install it. But for those people that don't have it, let us quickly install that too. So you can quickly install that too. So code.visualstudio.com. Who said can't open file? I don't understand this. Sorry, Shedrack, what do you mean? Click on download for Windows. So download for Windows, you go there, it will bring you to this particular place. So all you just need to do is thanks for downloading. So it will automatically download by itself. Can you see? Mine has started. It's 100 MB. So if you want for other, I'm coming, Chima. If you want for other versions, so all you just need to do is come to the extensions or docs. Sorry, go to docs and click on go to docs. You'll be able to get different versions, but I'm very sure to be able to work with yours. So mine is done. You can click on it. So let us start setting it up. Let's start setting it up. Everybody, start installing. It doesn't have any restriction. Dr. Adeleke, you can speak up, please. Dr. Adeleke raised us. Chima. Okay. Oh yeah, unmute yourself. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me? Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Chima. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Sorry, please,
Thank you so
before you ask your question, please, everybody, as he's asking his question, please keep on downloading and installing the visual code, please. Let's continue. Thank you very much. Continue, Chima.
Okay. I was cut off when you started when you started telling us about things to install. So I was
Okay.
just cut off. So it took me time to connect. So I don't know when the recording will be shared and where will it be shared, so I can be able to go afresh. Although I have Visual Studio Code, luckily I just connected back now. So I was cut off due to poor network connection.
Okay. So this is what you do for me. When you were there when I was asking you to check your Python version. Did you check? Were you there?
No, I was kicked out. I'm not the one. I didn't check.
Okay.
Like
So
we have not started yet.
look at my screen now. Look at my screen. Run your command prompts quickly.
I don't have Python 7. Like
What is it?
I don't have Python. I've not even installed anyone.
You've not
Except
installed Python at all.
I only have Visual Studio Code.
Okay, don't worry. So let me just take you back. While others, so what you do is that go to python.org. This is the website here. Quickly type it on your web browser. Quickly do that now. While we wait for others to install their Visual Studio Code. Please, once you are done, just click on done. Please quickly follow this process. Chima, I'm attending to you now. So
Okay,
python.org/download/downloads. So when you get there, you should be able to see this on your screen.
okay.
So you should be able to see this on your screen. So just click on download Python.
Python.org, right?
Yes, python.org/downloads. Dr. Adedeji, I will attend to you very soon. Python.org/downloads. Are you there?
I'm typing it and just.
Yeah, be fast. I'm waiting for you. You know, the whole class is waiting for you.
I think I made a mistake.
Should I paste it for you on the chat again?
Okay, I did something. Yes, thank you for that. My URL was not connected.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adedeji.
But let me confirm first from my command prompt. Let me confirm first from my command prompt, sir.
Oh yeah, command. Oh yeah, run this command. Python space dash dash.
Version.
Yes, dash dash, not underscore.
Wow. I have it too.
You have it, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, Moshood, you've not installed what's it called? You've not installed Python. That is why it's not showing your version. You've not installed. Please try and install Python. And ensure that when you are running your command prompts, you are running that administrator. So quickly install what's it called? Quickly install. We still have plenty of things to do for this first class. Okay, I think I've added it to Moshood. So who again wants to? Okay, good. Ahmed, how do I command? Command what? What are you commanding? Please, how do I run command, Abby? I've told you that you go to your stats, you run CMD, then ensure you run as administrator. I've said that. So who again is having any issue?
Hello,
Moshood, please confirm. I'm coming. Moshood, confirm if yours. Okay, speak up, please. Who's that?
yeah, my name is Adeleke.
What is it?
Adeleke.
Okay. Speak up, please.
Yeah. When you asked us to confirm the version for the
Okay.
Python install, I discovered mine was 3.9. However,
3.9.
yeah, but what I just downloaded was 3.13.1
Yes.
when you asked us to download. So,
Did
uh,
you click on modify when you wanted to when you installed it
no,
again? Did you click on
no, the
so
issue is what I think is because I've used Python before on
okay,
this lap, and I have
okay,
R Studio on
okay,
the laptop.
okay.
So, I think that's the issue. But even the 3.13 that I installed, I can't find it. If there's
It's
a way,
because you've not installed it. Don't forget that you've not installed it. If you
I've done
modify it,
that. I've
once you click
installed.
on have you clicked on modify?
No, I didn't click on modify. I click
Uh,
on install as you
so
directed.
so this is the issue here. Once you click on installation, now look at my screen. Look at my screen.
Yes, sir.
This is my Python here. Like I already have, don't forget I said I have what version? 3.10.0. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So now this is 3.13.1. Are you getting me? So once I double click on this, the next thing you ask me is that do I want to upgrade it? I don't think you did this. So if I click on upgrade now, it will automatically override the 3.10. And I said the reason why I did not upgrade, I'm not upgrading my 3.10. All of them still behave, just that more features and complex bugs are being fixed in the latest versions. That's the difference. So that's why I said any version, or you want to upgrade it, so I can help you to upgrade it to version 3.13. But you can still leave that 3.9 for now. Do you understand? Is that clear? Please confirm if that's clear. Arowolo Abbas, what are you saying, please? What is rising? Okay, Dr. Adedeji, you need to be unmuted. Comrade.
Okay, thank you. So I've seen the new one that I've just installed.
Okay.
So do I need to run it as an administrator to upgrade or what?
Yes, run that an administrator, yes.
Okay.
Okay, honesty, please. Over to you. You can talk now. Honesty. I've said this
Hello,
more than
sir.
100
Good
times.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, honesty.
Yes, sir. Sir, after typing the Python, is this space bar I'm typing before the version?
What is it?
I said after typing Python,
Yes.
is this space bar I'm going to
Yes, space bar. Yes,
space
space
bar?
bar. Yes.
Okay, after space bar, the space bar is just only once.
Once, just once.
I will now enter double slash
Yes.
and enter version.
Yes. No, don't enter version. This is on my screen. Just version alone. Python space double dash then version.
Yes, now double slash. I will now enter version. We enter
Version.
version
Yes. Then
and
you
click enter.
enter. Yes.
But when I did it now, it's showing me error.
Something is wrong with your installation. Did you click on add Python to part?
No, you said I should use through administration since I'm using the office system.
Okay. No, I'm not sure you have Python installed. Have you installed Python?
I've installed it.
You've installed it.
Yes.
Then did you run the command prompt as administrator?
Yes, I run this as an administrator.
Okay, what you do for me is that share me your screen. Let me see. So I'm stopping to share my screen now. So you can share me your screen, honestly.
Okay, let me.
Okay, somebody said he's using slash instead of dash. Okay, thank you. I was supposed to go for break. Oh. Thank you for reminding me. I've almost forgotten that I'm supposed to go for break. Okay, they say you are using slash instead of just share me your screen, please, quickly. Admin, please permit Honesty to be able to share a screen or take a screenshot of what you are doing and send it here.
Okay.
Yeah, quickly do that. Take a screenshot. Thank you. The people on this team, they are the best, sincerely. Thank you for helping each other. Please, we need to move to the next thing though before we go on break now. We're only going to be going for 10 minutes break. Just a tea break and we'll come back. So share me your screen. Somebody said I used dash too, but send your screenshots. Majority of the people have done the setup. I need to move on. But I don't want to leave everybody behind. I'm supposed to end by 2 p.m. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Probably we'll move on from, please, let's move on. We'll move on from, what's it called? We'll move on from the class. So those that are not able to get their Python running, you can move on from the class. Because I think majority of the people have set it up. So, what am I showing you now? Okay. So after installing your Visual Studio, the next thing you need to do is to quickly do one very funny thing, just to install Python so that you can be able to do it on your command prompts and also on your Python. So this is what you do. Come to search here. Okay, I can't see my screen again. Okay. Please confirm if you can see my whole screen. Okay, so come to search here. This search here on your Visual Studio Code. So come to search, then click on Python. Just search for Python, Python. Then click on enter. So once you do that, it will see if you already have Python on your system. So once you can't find anything there, so come to this place, please. Extension. Can you see extension? Please look at this extension. This is it here. See my mouse by the left side. Extension. Extension. I'm there already. Click on it. Then now type Python. Python. So you see Python here. So this is what we need here. Python for the visual code. So ensure you type in Python. So click on install. Once you come to these extensions, type Python in the search bar here. Then click on what? Click on install. Click on install. So once you are done, we're ready to go. I need just 5 people to tell me that they are done. 5 people to tell me that they are done. After this installation process, then we're going to go on a 10 minutes break. Then we'll come back to come and finish up whatever we have for today. So okay, good. Thank you. People are done. Done. Open your Visual Studio Code, launch it, go to extension by the right here. Extension, this is it here. Okay, when is your Jumat prayer, please? Open your 2 p.m. Yeah, we will end before 2. I'll make sure we'll finish before 2. So, or let me just finish what we're supposed to finish before we go on break. So today we won't be going on break. So subsequently, we'll be going on break. So let's do it like that. Please permit me to do like that. I'm sorry, class. So, okay. Sorry, is this Ghana time or is this 1:30 to Ghana time or what? Please confirm.
Hello,
Nigerian
Ayola.
time. Yeah.
Whatever time you're mentioning obviously would be Nigerian time. So because we have other nationals on the call, kindly always input Nigerian time. So if you give us time, you would say Nigerian time.
Okay,
Right.
2 p.m. Nigerian time, Lagos, Nigerian time, please. 2 p.m. So can I continue to 2 p.m.? Please confirm.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So please install Python. Install Python, go to your extension, install Python, and please let us be fast so that I can be able to finish up by that exact time. I don't want to come back to it. I want us to continue in the group. So Python, then click on install. Once you are done with that, please, some people just tell me done. Don't worry, there's no problem about that. Just click on done, 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 done. I want to see done, like 5 here. Done. Okay. Okay, thank you, Zoe. I need your response. Are you done installing the Python? Yes, you get a recorded session. Are you done installing the Python? Sorry, the Python on the. There's just one. Just one. The one that has just Python. There are a lot of Pythons there. Look at my screen, please. The one that just has Python. So this is it. So this is it here. So I'm waiting for done. I've seen 2 people. I need 3 more. 3 more. No problem, honor. The reason why we're having these delays because of the setup. If not, I would have, and I want everybody to ensure that they're able to do this, because after this, nobody will be coming back to tell you how to set up your environment again. So please permit us for today. So this Python, can you see? Python, only this Python. You can't see any other Python, just one Python, not Python debugger, not Pylance, just Python. Click on install. If it's showing uninstalled, that means that it's already installed. So now let me go. I want to believe that everybody has already installed it on their system. So now, the next thing to do is to go to your command prompt again. This command prompt that you opened. Please, everybody, look up. Yes, I'm trying to. So everybody, look up. Look up now. The next thing to do is to be able to install a Python package library on your system. We've installed it on the what's it called? We've installed Python, but we need to install the libraries for this particular system that you are using. So what do you need to do is to do this. So follow my instruction. So look at this, everybody. Type pip, then install. Can you see? Pip, install, then dash, double dash. Can you see? Upgrade pip. Remember, this comes with every what's it called? Every Python. But you need to ensure that it's working for both the one you installed locally and the one you installed for Visual Studio. So everybody type this on your command prompt. Pip install. Let me copy it. You see, I've placed it. That is a Python package installer. Pip install double dash upgrade PIP. So let's go do that. So please let me know if you are done with it. Just click on enter. I just click on enter. I've already installed mine. So to show that it's already installed. Can you see? Requirement already satisfied. So please, let's quickly. I just need 1 or 2 persons to be able to do that for me. Then I'm going to move. I think with that, let me just explain. Thank you very much, Ignatos. You're really following. Doctor 2, I'm expecting your comments. Are you done? So let's quickly look at look at it. Then we need to also install one other thing. Thank you very much. We need to also install another libraries for the AI and the machine learning libraries. We are going to be installing four. So that is, you also do pip install. Everything is in the material I'm sending to you. Can you see? Then the first one I'm going to be installing is what? numpy, numpy space pandas, that's pandas. The next one is matplotlib, that is matplotlib. Then the other one is the scikit-learn, skit, then learn. Don't worry, I'll make this available in the material view. Don't have your system available for now. Sorry, I need to clarify this. Learn. So install numpy, that's numpy, pandas, matplotlib library. Then you click on enter once you are done. So I already have it installed on my system. So this is it here. Let me just copy it and paste it on the chat section. Let me copy and paste it here. So just ensure that you are following. This is the second thing you're going to be installing. Where's chat? Okay, Transformation College is saying what? I've been installed, what's it called? I want to see what you are missing up for transformation, basic transformation college. PIP install, upgrade. Okay, thank you very much, Jay. Who else, who else has installed again? I have 26 more minutes to go. Wow, this setup is taking a lot of time. I'm coming. I want to help you see what is really wrong with your. Okay, good. Abiola, thank you. Who again? I need two more people so that I can move on. Might show the same. I closed it and tried. Maybe it will work for you. Okay. Okay. For transformation collect, please close it and restart it again. Thank you very much for that, Temi. So for transformation college, please close. The person on transformation college, please close it and restart it again. Okay, good. Requirement already satisfied. That is that it's already. Okay, if you're having challenge that PIP is not recognized, please ensure that you close your system and you close your command prompt and reopen it again. Then restart it. Hey, what is that? Help here. What's going on there? Adisa, what's going on? Notice a new release of PIP is available. So update run. Okay, it's asking you to run that Python. Can you see python.exe? So for this Adisa, I think Adisa. For Adisa that is getting this error, run that python.exe -m pip as it is on that place. So run it on your on your command prompt, please quickly do that. Thank you very much, Ignatius, once again. So copy that Python exe.exe, then dash m pip, then install, then do that. Please quickly do that for yourself. So I'm moving on. That's for Adiza. That's for Adiza. Thank you everybody for assisting everybody on the team. Honesty. What's the problem again? What's this? What is this? Wait, what is this? No, now don't open PowerShell. Close this PowerShell. Nobody asked you to open Python. Nobody. I asked you to open. That's honesty. Honesty. Open command prompt, not Python. Open command prompts, not Python. Open command prompt, not Python, please. Honesty. Okay, wait. Honesty, please open command prompt. No, don't modify your path, though. Don't modify your path, Bisola. A new release. You're having a new release. So that's Python. Can you see my let me use this for you. I'm coming. Look at this. For those having this error, what you do is I run this particular, let me use yellow. Look at this particular code. So type it on your command prompt to be able to upgrade it, please. Python.exe space -m space pip install, then upgrade. I have to believe everybody has done that. Okay, somebody said I'm good. I'm good now, sir. Thank you very much, Adiza. So please, we are okay, Adiza is good now. Okay, everybody's good now. So thank you very much. Let's move on, and so we can close this session for today. So now, once you are done with that, I wanted to tell you why you install the numpy, the pandas, the matplotlib, and why you so so the numpy handles numbers and arrays. The pandas helps in managing and analyzing data. So we're going to talk about those ones during the course of these classes. The matplotlib helps you to visualize data. That is, it helps us to visualize data like charts, like graphs, etc. Then the scikit-learn helps us to create simple AI model. So for the simple AI model we are going to be creating, we are going to be using simple we're going to be using scikit-learn, the library scikit-learn. So quickly, let's move to writing our first AI, what's it called? AI, please permit me to just clean this enough. No, it's delete everything. Okay, thank you. So permit me, I'm going to send a notepad to everybody now. Yes. So everybody, I'm sending this notepad to you because there's no time for me to file, save as mchatbots. So let me send. I'm sending it to the group. Please download it on your system. File. I'm sending something to you now, everybody, on the group mchatbot. So please open it. I've sent it to you. So open it now. So now you need to follow this. Please open it down in one side. So you need to follow these steps to be able to create our first rule-based charts. Don't forget I said that rule-based helps us to follow a particular rule to be able to ensure that we are able to interact with our machines. So the first step that you need to follow is what? Open VS Code, create a new file. So everybody now, okay, before you even open your VS Code, let's do this. Let's use our Python. Sorry, our Okay, let's use our command prompt for now. So we need to run our first what's it called? We need to run our first code in Python. And the only thing that we need to do is to do what? Is just to open the terminal and we're going to run the script. This script, look at it, Python. Can you see? They say hello dot. Okay. We need to create a new file first. Sorry, permit me to do that. I have a place where I create all my files. I'm going to go to that location. That is sorry, open file location. So I'm going to get this particular location. So everybody look here. My own location here is projects. Can you see it? Projects, yellow 5. Scripts, yellow 5. So I want to first get my then data. Okay, this is where I created all my what's it called? This is where I created all my something. So just find a location on your system. Probably you go to your PC. Since you've installed, just go to users, go to PC. You can do the same thing. So what you just need to do is, or probably, okay, let's do like this. Let's do like this. Let's go to our terminal. Sorry, our visual code. Since you've installed the Python, don't let me stress you on that. I have 15 minutes more. Everybody, please go to your Python. Go to your Python. So go to File, click on New File. Then it's going to list a lot of files. Is it built-in or Python files? So I'm using what? Python files. Again, before I do that, File, go to what? Go to New File, click on it. Then can you see this select file type or enter file name? Then click on Python file. So once you are done with that, it will automatically create a Python file for you, but you need to save it first. So what do you need to do is this, is to ensure that, please look up everybody. This place is very, very technical. So I'll just say print into brackets, hello, Dr. Adedeji. You have gone this far to make this happen. These are first Python code. So I need to first save it. Remember I said location really matters. Don't forget, I click on save as. This is where I'm saving my own. I know my path. My path is project YOLO M5. Then once you are doing your own, please take note of that particular, or you just copy it. Copy it down, bam, copy it down, and keep it somewhere. So then the next thing for you to do is that I'll save it as Dr. Let me say first class. First class. I'll repeat myself again. Go up to file, come to new file, click on Python file. It will open an empty document for you. Once you are done with that, enter this few code, print into brackets, double quotes, hello, Dr. Adedeji. You have gone this far. Let me copy this on the chat section so that everybody can have access to it. So you can have access to it. Sorry, I don't know, I can't help for now. I have just a few minutes left. So please don't forget I ask you to open down your what's it called? You open down the documents, which is chatbot I ask you to open down. So you'll be able to test the to be able to test the rule-based AI that we are going to create this afternoon. So come to file. So come to new. So after clicking on that, ensure you click on Python file. After doing that, it's going to create this empty or untitled project for you. So after doing this, then you come to file again, then you click on save as. Ensure that this location you are creating it, you have it. Please, you have it. Copy it somewhere. Then change this particular from untitled to doctor. I'll just call it doctor. I did a first class. Let me just call it first class. So once I click on save, then look up everybody. You will see the location where it's being saved on your screen. Can you see? My user's PC, all this is the first class.py. So look at me here. Look at me here. I need to come to my terminal. I know you cannot see your terminal currently, but you have to go to your view. Then you come to terminal here. You go to view, you go to terminal to be able to launch your terminal. Click on terminal. Then the first thing you need to do is that I'm coming. Okay, so please look at my screen everywhere, everybody. So in your own now, you should be able to see or the location of your system /user. So we need to change this particular terminal back to this directory that I said you saved your first class.py. So why I did it was that I said when you were clicking on file, save as, I said ensure you copy this location. That's what I did here. Ensure you copy this location. So I'll just type in my change directory and I just say cd, that's change directly. I will add a space to it, then I'll change my location. Once you click on it, it will automatically change your location. Let me repeat that again. Once you open your terminal up, you'll be able to get C or user or something, whatever you are getting here as your location. That's where you are currently at. You need to change the terminal to your directory where your first class of Python was saved. So after doing that, what you need to do is that you come to file, you come to save as, then it will show you wherever you are saving. Then click on Ctrl C. After pressing on Ctrl C, then you come here, then you click on change directory, that is CD. Then you click on Ctrl V to paste it. Then you are able to get to your current. Can you see now? So what I just need to do here is that in my terminal, I need to call Python. That is, I'm saying Python. So please run my first class.py. So once I click on this, it should give me hello, Dr. Adedeji. You have gone this far to make this happen. So it's printed out what we have. So this particular terminal serves as your interface for your machine. So whatever you do here is what will be done on your machine, like the way it's going to look like on your machine. I have 8 minutes more, but between that time, let me see if I have anybody that's having any issue getting to this particular particular place. Do I have anybody getting to this list? Somebody just tell me that you've got somebody. I need somebody that can help me that has got to this particular phase. I need done. I have 8 minutes more. Don't worry, I have it all spelled out also in my. Okay, I'm stuck where I have to copy the save location. Okay, let me repeat that again. Oh no, okay, I don't have time again. So, but let me just show you this. Once you come to file and you click on save as, you know you've already clicked before. What I wanted to do was to change this, to be able to change the terminal to my current location, just copy it. Or if you can type it, you can type it out. Just know your location. Copy it, Control C. Then come to this your terminal here. Come to your terminal here. I think you can see my terminal down here. I don't know. Can I zoom this? Okay. Look at this place. This is my terminal here. You will get a different thing on your own. Maybe user/PC or user/something something. So whatever you get here, you need to go and you just need to paste Control V. Control V. So before that time, you need to change the directory first. That is CD. Add CD first, then space CD first, then you change your directory. After you do that, then click on enter. Then you'll be able to get to wherever you are getting to. I created a folder in desktop. So this is what I'm getting. No problem. If it is desktop, so go and get it. Don't worry. Go and get it. Okay. Locate, okay, please locate what's it called? Locate let me see, locate where it is on your desktop. Let me see. The reason is because of that space. What is space? Welcome, sir. That space is the issue. That space is the issue. Or probably screenshot your the code to run. Okay. I don't have time again. Okay. Thank you very much. David said he has gotten it. So I hope a lot of people have gotten it also.
Hello, Ayola.
Yes, ma.
Ayola. Okay, so are you done with the directives on how to install? Because I would rather suggest those who have prayers to go for, they can actually go for their prayers, and then those who have concerns with their installations, they can bring up their questions while you clarify that. That is if you are done with the directives on how to get their installations right.
Yes, I'm done with that. I'm about showing them what's it called. Okay, let me just give them instructions so that those that want to go for what's it called, let me give them the next instruction.
Okay.
Yes, let me give them the next instruction. So if you are going for your prayers, you can go for prayers. Then you can come back and watch the videos to be able to complete your installation.
Exactly.
Yes. So let me quickly give you the next instruction on what is going to be happening. After this, there's going to be a 21 days challenge starting from Monday. So we're going to be picking. I dropped a video on the. I'm going to be dropping a video link. The admin already have it, so they can share it on the group, both here and on the closed group. So what you just do is that this introduction to Python at your convenient time. The videos are not long. I think the maximum there is 10 minutes. So at your convenient time, take out time like 30 minutes every day to watch just 2 videos for the next 21 days. Let me repeat that again. 2 videos, 30 minutes every day to be able to watch 2 videos. Then at the end of the videos, you'll be very good to be able to kick up machine learning and AI, deep learning, and whatever we're going to be learning during the next class. So these are the things that you really need to do. So from Monday, that will be 3rd of February till the next 21 days, that's the 24th of February, every day we will be going through this session every day, 30 minutes. So once you are done with your 30 minutes every day, if you have a question, you drop it on the group. If you have a question, you drop it on the group. If you have something you've learned that you feel like screaming out, You get what I'm saying? You drop it on the group. We are all there to be able to assist you. And if you need any guide or any challenge, we'll be able to assist you with it. So I think that's the only instruction that I want to give you concerning, because you might not, when you come back, you might not meet me on the call again. So for those of us going on the to pray now, so those are the two things I want us to do. Take this course, follow the instructions, as I said now, 2 per day for the next 21 days. Then you'll be able to finish up. And if you can finish everything under 2 days, a big plus to you. Yes. And then some of us can do that, but because of our work and everything, ensure that you can watch 2 videos and you're able to do it. If you have any question, I'll be waiting in the group to be able to answer that. So, Madam Edith, you can quickly respond or give other instruction before they leave for prayers.
All right. Thank you very much, Ayula. So a quick one, if you are in this class, right, and you have not completely or rightly registered for the course, please do so. Boma, can you share the registration link for this particular course? Please ensure you register, because if you have not registered and you happen to find yourself in this class, you would only be attending the class, but your data is not with us. And this data is important because it will be part of, you will need it in the results compilation and of course your graduation at the end of the program. So please ensure you have rightly registered for this course, and then also make sure you join the WhatsApp group, okay? Because all the links that's been shared here, the training materials, the links, the YouTube link, once we upload this course on YouTube, the link will be shared on the WhatsApp community. So if you're not on the community, you would not be able to get access to this information. Damola, please share the attendance link. I see some people asking for attendance form, so please share again the attendance form link. And lastly, if you have not paid your registration fee, please ensure you do that, because from the next class, this class will be restricted to only those who have made their payments. All right, we had to permit everybody to be on this call today because it is our launching, and we kicked off the course today, but we had to be gracious to everyone. So if you are in this call today and you have not paid your registration fee, which is a token, because what you're going to be learning in this class or throughout this course, what you're going to be learning, it's expensive if you would have to qualify or quantify that out there. Go to Microsoft platforms or website, go to other training sites, you would see how expensive this course is. But we are going to give it out at 100% tuition free. So please do, let's pay up our registration fee and get ready with the, get ready to be in class next month, okay? And please take your assignment seriously. There will be other assessments and assignments that will be coming up from time to time in the group chat. So take it seriously. It's all for your own good, and only those who participate seriously in the class with the assessments, tests, assignments are those who would be graduating at the end of this program. So we want to give the best, and we want to get the best also out of you. Okay, so please, those who are going for prayers, please do so. You can go for your prayers. And if we still have people who have problems with or challenges with their installation, feel free to put that up in the chat room. Ayula is still on the call to assist. We just want to make sure we're not encroaching into the prayer time of other faithfuls and class. Okay. Yes, okay. Some person's hands are up. Okay, let's hear from Umar. Umar, please unmute yourself to speak. Umar, you've been given access to unmute yourself to speak. Please do so, or we can go to the next person. Okay, let's go to Ezokoye, all right? Ezokoye, please unmute yourself to speak.
Good afternoon.
Good
Can
afternoon.
you okay, ma'am. Please, really, I didn't follow in this lecture at all because I was having network issues. So during the time of installation of Python and all that, I was not following it. My network comes up and goes up. So I was reporting. I stopped at the source code. I couldn't even do anything again. So I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Okay, that's very simple. The recorded version of this class will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so you can take your time when your network is stable to watch and follow the guide and get it correctly. However, if you have any challenge along the line, once we create the WhatsApp group for those who have paid for the course, if you have paid for the course, then we will make the chat room open for anybody to drop their questions, their concerns, and all. Okay, so if in the process of installation and you encounter any challenge, you can quickly put up the screenshot in the chat room and you get help. I know we are all collaborating even on the platforms. The trainer would help, other course mates would help, and it would be easier that way. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, ma'am. What about attendance sheet? Yes, I did not write it.
Yeah, I think the attendance sheet link, it's in the chat room. Damola, can you reshare? Can you reshare that? Reshare the attendance form link, but it's in the chat room if you would look at it carefully. Okay, so let's move to. Is there any other question from you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, great. You're welcome. Okay, let's move to Dr. Adedeji. Okay, please unmute yourself to speak.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Transformation College team and then the instructor as well. But I want to say something. This is a very technical program, or let me say course. For some of us, we are just like some people express their concern earlier. We are like beginners when it comes to some of this technical stuff, so there's a need for I don't know how the instructor to take us by hand step by step to see how we can get the best out of the whole program, because as it is, we are spending time, data, and all that. I would want to suggest that we don't pack too much into this day training. Whatever we're going to do, there must be enough time to take us through, so that everybody can get benefit from this sacrifice. Because for me, not even the money I pay, but the sacrifice to stay here, it's about just about 3 hours now, and I'm here. So I should get something meaningful from the whole process. So I would suggest that we create that WhatsApp group and let all the resources and information, be dropped on that WhatsApp group, so that when we are even out of class, one can go back, go through this stuff by himself or herself. And I want to ask the instructor, for example, the text file that was dropped on the chat room on this Zoom. How do I get it out to be able to put it on my computer and save it? Because if we're to work with that, I'm using my computer to run the program. I'm using my phone to listen to on Zoom to listen to the lecture, and that text file was dropped on the chat room. I don't know how to do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. Your suggestions and input are quite valid. Okay, let me start from your very last comment. Yes, we would share that text file in the WhatsApp group chat as well, so you can download it and then use it accordingly. right? And then for the training materials, yes, like I did mention, it will be shared on the chat room. So at your time or at your own time, you can gently or gradually go through the materials, as well as be able to rewatch the recorded version to be able to follow through with what we've done so far. Now today, because it's more of, I mean, all what we've watched today or listened to today from the instructor is for us to be able to get this downloaded and installed on our system. So I know for some people who are not too technical, but wishes to, you know, gradually become technical in these aspects, it looks more alien to them. But you get the slides and be able to follow the steps one after the other. And then if along the line you have challenges with following the steps, you'd be able to share your challenge on the chat room on WhatsApp and you'd get help. Right. So as much as possible, we want to make sure that everybody who signed up for this course would go home at the end of the program fortified and well skilled in this aspect. Okay, so if anyone found it so
I think I want to come
cumbersome.
in. I want to come in that.
Okay, just a minute,
Okay.
Ayula. So if anyone found it so cumbersome with the installation process, I believe Ayula would be able to assist in one way or the other and give us proper guidance. So Ayula, yeah, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adedeji. You know, I think because you are not here physically with me, you know, that's why I took up most of my time. You find out that out of 2 hours I'm supposed to spend, or 2.5 hours I'm supposed to spend, I spend most of them waiting for everybody to do what they are supposed to do. And that's how it's going to be throughout the whole class. So, but what I will do again is that in the material that I've sent to Madam Edith, the step-by-steps, I've put it there. Do you understand? So probably you were rushing and you couldn't meet up. Yeah, it's going to be available. And the test file that I sent to you is not really needed for you, but it's just that I want us to work on a rule-based application. I want us to work on a rule-based application so that you can be able to see how AI really works. I'm not teaching you how to run Python. If I want to teach you how to run Python, I will just kill everybody on a one-day call. Do you understand? That's why I'm just showing you, okay, when you run this part, when you print this particular or output this particular thing, then you'll be able to get these results. I just want you to have an idea. So when you are watching the videos from Monday till the next 22 days or 21 days, then you'll be able to really have an idea of what I've said and what the instructor on the video is also saying. So we are going to be like synchronizing together. So by the time we meet on 28th of February, none of us will be lost. That's why we created that video for everybody. I think you understand my process. So don't worry, we are all here, and I want to assure you, I think I like you. So I think I like you, and I'm sure you'll be able to cope. Don't worry, you'll be able to cope. And the instructors are also coming behind. They will be able to assist subsequently. I think I'm able to answer your question, and I'll be able to also help out Mr. Dr. Adedeji. So I'm coming. Let me quickly. What's this one? Okay. So let me see this. Okay, you can close it and restart it again, please. That is Adiza. Please close your command prompt and rerun it again. Do you understand? Close your command prompt and rerun it again. It will work. Then don't forget to run it as administrator. Thank you. Okay, so let me quickly go back to the Visual Studio. So let me go back to the Visual Studio. Sorry, Visual Code. So I said the reason why we need to get where our location is we have to ensure that we're able to allow our terminal to access that particular folder that this that we are saving. And I think I was able to show you on the screen here. Can you see? It's inside user PC projects. Then this one, you can also see it from your own. If you don't have the patience of copying and pasting, just start typing. Just start typing in there. CD, that is change directory. It's very important. Then see the way it is on that particular location. Then see, can you see it? Then backslash, can you see? Users, then backslash, PC, then backslash, then what's that? Project, then if I do projects now, if I click on this one, it will then take it to projects alone. So, but I need to continue again. So I'll say CD, can you see? Then C. I just want to change the location, not C again. I'll continue from projects. That is YOLO 5 underscore EMV backslash scripts backslash YOLO 5 backslash data, then backslash. Okay, that's all. Then enter. Then to automatically. So if you cannot write that long, anywhere you get to, it will redirect you to that particular position. So now, we want to create a rule-based application. So all these are they're in your application. So you can just click on hello. You can just say print hello world, and what's it called? You know, this is it here. Print hello world. Then your result will be hello world. Let me make this one red. So your result will be hello world. Or you need me to so what I can just do here is that in my command prompt line too, I can just come here and copy this location. Where's my full location? I just tell it to change my directory. The same thing with command prompt line. I just change directly. It automatically change. Then I'll say Python. It's the same thing. So either you're using a command prompt or you're using first class dot py. So can you see? Hello, Dr. Adedeji. You have gone this far to make this happen. That was what was my. So this is like your phone that you're interacting with. So it's giving you whatever is you have called. So now we'll go back to this place again. We want to do the second example, and that's going to be done via rule-based. So via rule-based. So I wanted to walk us through Jupyter, but there's no need. Let's work with the Visual Code alone. If there's need for us to use Jupyter later, our instructor will show us how to use it. So before going to machine learning, you know, I mentioned that we have rule-based. And what other ones did I say we have? Can somebody remind me? We have two major types of machine learning. We said rule-based and what? Can somebody remind me? Can somebody remind me? Just somebody. Rule-based and what? Thank you. Learning-based. We have the rule-based and the learning-based. So I told us that the machine learning really works with the learning-based, but we also have the rule-based, where you can just interact with whatever you have given the computer to be able to give out to you. So I said it's going to follow your predefined rules and conditions. So that was why I sent that particular notepad document to you. So if you don't have it, you can request for it later. So what does the rule base does is that number one, it follows predefined, rules. Can you see? Then that is if else statements, then does not learn. This one does not learn from data like machine learning. Don't forget that the learning based is one that was worked with machine learning, and it's going to learn whatever you are doing based on time, and it's going to get better. Then last example is that you use for chatbots. It can be used for chatbots, it can be used for decision systems, and it can be used for automation. So now I'm going to give you're on the right track, Adiza. You're on the right track. Don't worry, you're on the right track. I need to explain this to you. So now let's go and make an example. I gave you a notepad the other time. This is the content of the notepad. So what you just need to do is copy whatever is inside this notepad, copy it, then go to your Visual Code, go to File, go to New, then come to Python, then paste it there. Please, for those people that have it on their phone, you can do, what's it called? Send it via Bluetooth or download it on your phone. Then, copy that particular file from wherever it's downloaded on your phone to your system using Bluetooth, using code, or using whatever method that you use to transfer something from your phone to your system. So whatever method you use to transfer can also be used to, okay, it's good now. Okay, beautiful. Adiza, you are good now. Well done. Thank you, David, for that. So whatever method you are using to copy from your phone, so you are just using to copy this particular test. So you're able to run this particular sample that I've created or pre-written for us. Don't forget I said I won't teach you AI. I'm sorry, I won't teach you Python. I just want you to see how it looks. So I need to go and save this one now. I'll save it as what did I call it in my, what is it? I said save it as AI chatbot.py, AI chatbot.py. So I'll save it to my location. I'll say AI chatbot.py. I hope you are following me. So I've saved it now. So all I just need to do is that don't forget that my directory must be pointing to where? To data. Do you understand? My directory must be pointing to data, which is where the folder or the location of this AI chatbot.py. So that's it here. So I still have it here. So if you don't have it, you use your CD, then the location that the way I taught you the other time, then you get there. So all I just need to do is to do what? Is to tell AI that Python, are you getting me? Python, then the name of the file, that is AI chatbot. Let me increase this so everybody can see. AI chatbot.py. Then you click on enter. So see, look at the response here. Hello, I'm your AI assistant. Type exit. Please look up here. I already printed it here. I said output this one. Are you getting me? So it's going to tell you either you type exit to stop or you continue whatever you are doing. So immediately you have done that, I gave it what's it called? I ask it to be able to request for your name. That's it. Input. It's going to ask for your name instantly. It's going to ask your name. So once you put your input, then it will tell you your name. After doing that, then we'll now start using the while then if else statement. Then we'll move to the end of the chatbot. So don't worry, you learn all these things during the course of the what's it called? During the course of the training, during the course of the 21 days challenge. You learn how to use your if else statements, you learn how to do all these things. So let me just put in my name. My name is Ayola. So once I click on enter, it will ask me, nice to meet you. That's the next thing. Ayola, can you see it here? You can ask me any question or type exit to stop. If I ask the AI anything between this place, if I say hello, it will say, hi there, how can I help you? If I say, how are you? It will say, I'm just a program, but I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. If I say hungry and food together, Then it will say AI. Okay, let's say no. You just say I'm hungry. Let me remove this. If you say I'm hungry, it will say I can't give you food, but I can suggest what to eat. Do you get that? Okay. Then say goodbye. Then to tell you goodbye. So let's just use one of these. They just say hello. Say hi there. How can I help you? So if I say I am hungry. Sorry, hungry is HUNGRY. I'm hungry. Then you say I'm not sure how to respond. So sorry. Okay, let me say I am hungry. Okay. So let me exit again. Okay, sorry. Okay, Ayala. Let's look at this. I am hungry. So it's telling me he's not sure of how to respond to that. So feel free to ask anything. Okay. So I can say, okay, bye. Then say, goodbye, Yola. Have a great day. Where I'm coming is this. I can decide to choose hungry or safe. Okay. So I need to start this again. Hello. So Ayola, I am hungry. Hungry. Can you see? I can't give you food. If I mention I am food, I want food, Joe. I want food, Joe. It will tell me I can't give you food, but I can suggest what to eat. This is what happened here. I said if you find the word hungry and you also find the word food, I get me either the word hungry or food. If you find if you find the two words hungry and food, if you do it like this, can you see? I can't because either hungry is there and food. So it's going to pick based on what I have set here. So that is how your AI assistants work. I am very sure you've seen something like this a lot of time, your chat box, and this is how it really works. And if you even go to your terminal, that's your command prompt, and you try to put Python AI chatbots .py. So to go there, can you see? Same thing. Can you see? Nice to meet you. I love food. So just tell me everything that I have to do. These are the data that I've trained the system with. These are only rule based. They are not improving. So I love food. Just say I can't give you food, but I can suggest what to eat. So I think this has come to the end of our class for today. All I can say is thank you for listening and thank you for your time. I don't know if anybody has any question. Wow, thank you. I'm happy to hear this. But I said you add Telegram channel. Okay, I think I would also like to tell the admin, please, instead of maybe we should quickly create a Telegram channel for this. But if not, we can still continue with the Telegram channel. Later, when new people are joins, they can see whatever we've shared in the Telegram. But I don't know how that can be done. But for now, let's stick to the WhatsApp. So thank you very much, everybody. I don't know if you have any question, any answer to whatever questions that is not clear. Okay, Benson, you can unmute.
Okay, Ayola, Thank you so
Yes.
much. I appreciate the work you've done so far. Now, I want to ask the link you shared, the Microsoft Learn link. Do we have all this you just mentioned there, like all the code, the recording that you just did now? You have
Okay,
all those
I
training.
okay. That was done by me.
Okay, okay,
Yes, that
okay,
particular code was written by me just for
okay,
this class. I get me.
okay,
But in the video, you're also going to talk about what's it called? You're going to talk how to use if else statements. You're going to talk about how to use your do while, some of your addition, operation and everything. You're going to be learning
okay,
it. So you'll be able to do the same thing that I've done
okay.
in that place. You
Okay, so
understand?
then
Yeah.
yes, yes. Then you also say that you're not teaching us Python but AI. So, but you need
No,
Python
you
to
need
do a
Python.
simple
Yes, you need Python. You need Python, at least the basic knowledge of
the
Python.
basic knowledge of Python
Yes,
exactly.
to be able to run a machine learning algorithm.
Machine learning. Okay,
Yes, yes.
okay.
So I think you saw what I did now. You know, all the code was Python based. Everything was Python
Yeah,
based. So I
exactly,
was able to
exactly.
just, yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay. So we just need that foundational on the side of Python for us to be able
Python,
to
yes,
handle
yes,
major automation processes. Yeah.
yes. And I'll be in the, what's it called, the WhatsApp group. So in case you have
Okay.
any challenge, I'll be there for
For that
you.
question. All
Yeah.
right. No problem. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mukhtar, you have a question. Thank you very much, person. Mukhtar, please unmute yourself very fast.
Mukhtar, please unmute if, okay, I think he has just put down his hand. So let's move to Ernesty.
Okay, honesty.
Ernesty, please unmute yourself and speak. Hello, Honesty,
Okay.
are you still there? Okay, let's move to Temi.
Temi.
Temi, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Temi.
Who is speaking, Temi or Honesty?
Temi.
Honesty is speaking.
Okay, Temi, please hold on for Honesty. Honesty, go ahead.
Okay, during the software installation, so I missed on pass, so that was the reason why I was not able to follow up. Please, when you create the WhatsApp group, so I have some questions to ask. I believe maybe because I'm using my office system, because of the administrator issue, maybe that is the reason why I'm not able to install.
That's the major reason.
That is the major reason for the Python.
Yes.
But the studio code was installed successfully, but that Python aspect was my issue there.
And did you also install the Python from the extension that I showed you the other time?
From the extension?
Yes.
Which area from the extension?
Let me show you. Let me show you again.
Okay.
Where is my visual code? Okay. Yeah. Can you see this? So I said, come here, download Python. So
okay.
download Python here. So once you
yes,
click on Python,
I did. Yes.
If you've done this, are you getting me?
After doing that, what am I going to click inside?
The only issue that you might not be able to you need to do that is to install pip installer. This one. Can you see?
I should click on the pip installer.
Yes, click on the pip installer.
Okay, I didn't do that.
And no, once we did it locally. We did it from the command prompt. So if your command prompt is not doing it, then you can do it from here. Then you can look for the other like your non-py. Can you see it? Can you see it?
See what?
This non-py, this one. Yes, this one. Okay, no, use this one. This one here. Python image preview. Can you see this one?
Yes, Python image preview.
Yes, use this one for it. Just click on it, then install it. Install it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be able to do whatever you want to do on your system. But the best method is to make it available on you via your command prompts. Though everything is on the material that I gave, is on the material I'm going to give. I ensure that is well detailed because I personally prepared this material so that you won't be confused on what to do next. So you have it here, pip install numpy. If you can do this on your command prompt, then it will go through. So don't worry, you won't be having any challenge once these materials is accessible to you.
Okay, so
Yeah. Okay, any other question?
Okay,
no,
we
I
have
don't have any.
Okay,
right.
tell me.
Let me please
Alright.
unmute and speak.
All right, please can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. I can hear
All
you.
right, thank you so much for the lesson. Please, I want to know why did we install the Python and Visual Studio? Don't we do everything on the Visual Studio code?
Sorry, Madam, please mute. Okay, I'm listening now.
Did you get it? Like
What do you
I
say?
asked, why did we install the Python first of all, then we later install the Visual Studio code? Since we are mostly working with this Visual Studio code, is there
Yeah,
any particular reason for that?
this is what happened. Sometimes you can see that what I'm doing, I can do it on two places. I can do it from my terminal outside the outside the what's it called? Outside the Visual Studio Code. And at the same time, I can do it inside the Visual Studio Code. I get what I'm trying to say now. So
Yes.
if you don't do it like that, the day that Visual Studio Code will disappoint you, you won't be able to work. Are you getting me?
Yes, I am.
Because there's still another one I was supposed to show you is in my material, and that is called Jupyter Notebook. Are you getting me? I will have loved to teach you how to use, because what that happens is that it's just like you're using Microsoft Word today, and tomorrow you try to open it and it's crashed. So because it's crashed, you won't be able to do whatever you're supposed to do again. Do you get
This is like
my
an
thank you? It's an alternative, yes. So the command prompt is an alternative. So I don't even need to start it. I can close it and still be doing whatever I want to do here. I will just continue what I want to do here. Can you see? I can say
yes.
CD, then C. I can do so. I don't need to. All I just need to do is that when I get my terminal on Visual Code, make sure that my directory is in the right place of the code. Do you understand? Once that is there, then you are good. Can you see?
All right.
Yes. So can you see that? I've closed my command prompt, right? Is this still working?
Yeah.
And I can also close my Visual Code. Open my command prompt. Can you see? Then I can say cd that's change directory. I can say c backslash users backslash projects. Then I just put my link there. Then sorry, what did I do? Sorry, I need to run as administrator. Sorry. Where's it? Run, and if you don't run an administrator, CMD. If you don't run as administrator, don't forget that it's already there. So cd, can you see? C slash users backslash PC backslash, I think projects. So click on enter. Let me go and check the directory. What's the directory say? Where is that? PC users projects. PC projects. Okay. So once I run it as administrator now, let's see it again. CMD. Hey, run as administrator, then it will be able to go into that particular, so CD. Can you see it now? See, it will be able to go into that particular as particular folder that I'm trying to access. Sorry, please. So look at this. So once I click on this, it will go there. So the reason why I didn't go here because it is not administrative, that's not granted administrator or administrative privilege. So that's why it's not going to project. So anything you want to do within this PC has to be what is inside that particular, what's it called? That particular, CD directory. So I hope you are able to understand me, Timmy. Hello, Timmy, confirm if you can, or you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Madam Edith, I think that's all. I think there's no question again. Or is there anybody that has a question before we move again? This you have missed a lot, too. You have missed a lot. Sorry.
Okay, we'll take the last question from Dr. Dedeji. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've been battling with the Visual Studio Code, but I've just been able to install the Python on it now. I can
Okay.
confirm. So,
Okay.
how do I get to the terminal where I'll be typing all those stuff to know that I'm actually working with Python on the Studio
Okay,
Code?
let me start my Visual Studio Code. So you can see view here. Can you see view here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, click on view. Then scroll down, you see terminal. Can you see
Terminal.
terminal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so click on terminal. It will come up.
I should.
Click on terminal. It will come
I've
up.
done that.
So it
I've
should
done
come
that.
up. Is it up now?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So don't forget to change your directory to whatever you save it as. So you go to file, you go to new file, you go to Python. Can you see? So it's going to create a new something for you. Then file, save as. Once you are done with whatever you want to do, then you click on save. Then don't forget the directory. This directory, make sure you copy it. Then you go change your directory here, CD. Then you can start whatever you do. So to be able to call that particular code, all you just need to do is reference your Python, then the name of the file, that is hello.py. So it will give me hello here world. So that's it. So you can find everything is inside the material I'm giving, and there is going to be very helpful also in the videos that we are sending in. Thank you very much. Sorry, I desire. I did not mean to. Okay, but I made it to take over.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ayula. And it's been a very insightful and very intensive one for that matter. Hadiza, don't worry. You would get the link to this, the recorded version of this class. It will be shared on the WhatsApp group. And I see some persons recommending Telegram group. Even Ayula also endorsed that, right? So we would look into that and we'll do something about it. Okay, so we've shared the WhatsApp link in the chat room. If you are not in the WhatsApp community, please click on the WhatsApp group group link right now and join. Okay, because by the time we close the class or end the class today, if you're not on the WhatsApp group, you will not be getting the updates. Okay, so as I'm speaking right now, please click on the WhatsApp link right here. Click on it and join the group so that we'd all be together. And if we're migrating to Telegram, we'll still share it on the group. And like I've earlier mentioned, within the week, we will be migrating those who have paid for the course into the paid group. and then would have a very streamlined coordination with those who have really committed towards this program. Okay, so I believe we've exhausted all we have for today, and it's a pleasure to have you all in today's class. There will be activities in the chat room. The trainer has earlier put up a video link that you have to watch for the rest of the 21 days. We call it 21 days challenge. Am I correct, Ayola? Okay. So Emmanuel, please, Damola, please reshare that link to the video again. We would share all these links in the chat room to carry everybody along, right? So it's been a pleasure having you all in class today, and it's been very insightful. Okay, Damola, please share that link again, right? It's been very interesting and insightful. All right, so thank you very much. We'll be sharing, once we upload the videos on YouTube, the link will be shared on the community or in the community, so you can easily click and rewatch. And please subscribe to the channel so that whenever we upload these videos, you'd get a notification right away. Okay, so yeah, Damola, can you share that link, the link to the video again? I think, where is that link? Where is that link? Okay, I'll be sharing that link now. Okay, so right now in the chat room, here is the link to the 21 days challenge video. And we will share this link also, and the rest of the links we've used today would share it in the WhatsApp community as well. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. We've come to the end of today's training session, and we'll see you again in class next month rather, next month. But there will be lots of interactions in the chat room. Please engage on WhatsApp and take all the assessments, all the assignments as they come. Take it seriously. So at the end of the whole program, we can beat our chest to say, okay, I am truly certified. All right, so see everybody again next month. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Stay happy and stay blessed.
Thank you all.